It could be worse.
Hello, stream. How are you? It's getting humid in here.
It is so humid.
It's getting hot in here.
Alright.
My pants weigh 1,000 pounds.
They do not.
This is a little too bright on my... There we go.
Yes.
Alright, I'm climbing over. What? Oh, like I'm gonna need my phone. Because there's stuff.
Because it's broken.
What?
Where the dirt?
Derp.
Where the derp. Alright, so I'm gonna scoot over a little. So I'm gonna be on your stuff.
I will shuffle.
Which you'd know if you watch the stream more
I
often.
will shuffle over. I have watched the stream before.
Good. Oh, thanks for playing in.
Okay,
Alright, Charlie, you're not playing tonight.
spot.
Back up.
That's my spot, sir.
Charlie, get back.
Back up.
He wants to play really badly, though.
Back up.
Did you hand me my phone, Mike?
Yeah, I did. You took it.
Oh, well, that's...
Problematic. Forget you did. I watched you do it.
Where
I also did.
Am I sitting on it? Oh, no, it fell down between the cushions. Hi, this is going off to a roaring start.
It's great.
Oh.
And Mike, can I get you to do me one last favor and
Yes.
hand me the mouse and dog? The dog is already here. I don't need
This one
that.
gets to work.
The dog is already here. And, oh, it's licking my elbow.
Charlie,
Charlie.
smile for the stream.
Smile for the stream. Hold on. I can help. Clown smile.
Yay.
Clown smile.
Can't reach anything.
Is it true? Do you like the clown smile? He does.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Hey, all my dorks on the internet. Welcome. It is Wednesday night. We're feeling all right, which is not how we felt the last couple of nights. This is Dork Tales. Hi, dog that's licking me.
All right.
Hi. You do not feel all right? So you may notice that Ryan and or Winter look a little different tonight. So Ryan could not make it, and Winter's got the plague. And Christine and I just got over the plague, or are in the process of getting over the plague. So we have a friend visiting from back east who is joining. This is Natasha on my left.
Hello.
So hi, Tasha.
She's
Tasha.
smelly.
Tasha.
I'm not.
I mean, I can confirm nor deny Tasha's smelliness. Tasha stank.
No.
Yucky.
Charlie's putting all his weight against my chest.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Brothers
okay.
don't have
Get
an
back.
opinion.
Get back.
Back up.
Back up, buddy.
I don't know. I feel like a sibling is the best source of opinions for these.
Or sit down. That's also good.
Completely unbiased.
Completely.
Completely.
All right. So, hi. This is Wednesday night, which means that since it's not Hunter the Vigil night, that means that it is generic fantasy setting number 17735. We are going to jump right in and start. But first, I have to give you the 5-minute long spiel. Which I guess I'll do starting around the circle with Amy. Amy, please introduce yourself and let's move it around.
Okay, hi, yes, I am Amy. I am playing Tia Armstrong, the half-orc druid. Yes.
What are you doing, dog?
I am Mike. I am playing the half-elf ranger, Xena.
Full names, please.
Xenographer right wing.
Oh, I always think it's an Offrian. I don't know why.
You're just stuck on Star Trek mode. Because that sounds like something Star Trek would be.
It's true.
That's true. I'm Charlie. I'm a dog.
I'm just gonna be sweaty tonight.
Yes.
Hi, sweaty.
Yeah.
Hey, Sweaty.
Hey,
I
sweaty.
missed it.
I'm Xena.
I missed it. So you are Christine,
Yeah.
and what are you playing?
I'm playing Malia Sunsworn, the dwarf cleric of Vela, goddess of sky, something.
Storm and.
I'm a Tempest cleric.
All right.
And I'm
Okay,
way
so
too warm right now.
generic fantasy setting is a homebrewed campaign setting that we invented over the past year. It's kind of grown out of this. Sorry, dog. I didn't mean to sit on your butt, but it's happening. It has grown out of the idea that this is a fairly generic fantasy setting concept that we're just going to keep growing and mutating until it becomes something distinct, and it's done that fairly well. The two characters that are not here are Yasin, our wood elf monk, and Marisol, our tiefling rogue, whose fault this is in the first place. Long ago, in a small village known as Mog on the southern continent of Thestral, a party of adventurers called Wanderlust were traveling through a small town. They approached the daughter of a local gem and jewelry making company to give them directions to an old cavern system. Inside of that cavern system, they found an ancient statue to the goddess Nirn, the goddess of darkness, chthonic beings, and ambition and dark magic. Seeing their chance, they convinced the daughter of the gemsmith to steal the gem from the forehead of the statue of Nirn. this giant amethyst-looking gem exploded, and when the girl, Marisol, awoke, she had been cursed to be a tiefling. From there, she traveled north, coming across a number of other adventurers on her way to find a cure for this malady. And of course, Wanderlust was long gone when she woke up, just putting that out there. On her way, she came across a pair of adventurers, Malia Sunsworn, a dwarven cleric of Vela, goddess of the sun, and Nirn's twin sister, as well as Tia Armstrong, who is a former mercenary turned druid hippie. With so much baggage, they needed a cart. From there, they met up with Yasin, a recently evicted monk of Mount Arepos, Open Hand Sky Ministry, who had been thrown out for being too much of a party boy. They met up with him, continued on their way, and eventually were separated when Yasin was swept off to recontinue his training by a giant eagle, because as we all know, giant eagles are the Uber of fantasy kingdoms.
Yes.
They met up shortly after there with Xeno Rightwing, a half-elf from the kingdom of Avocara, who is off on a quest to go and hunt dragons and reclaim his family's honor. Now, funnily enough, a few episodes later, they were traveling through the underground maze of Count Mount Doom Von Doom's Mount Doom, when they found a girl in an ancient temple that a bunch of Duragar were trying to tunnel into, encased in an amber-like substance. When she was freed, she introduced herself as Faramina da Zoral de Hazal, I believe, but Farah for short. And she joined their party, becoming their local patron, who gave them a bunch of magic items and was like, "Hey, I want to go on a quest to find more of my people because I am a child of the dragon." And they thought that was pretty cool. And then later she's like, "Oh, hey, I know enough common now. I'm not like a dragon born. I'm like a dragon. Like my parents were dragons. I'm a dragon. I'm just in a humanoid form because this is how we kind of do it. And I've been encased in amber for 13,000 years, according to my estimates." Zeno, you're traveling with the thing you have to kill, which is great. So here, have an inspiration for that.
Yay!
On your way, you traveled along the Cold Road, which is along this ancient cleft in the ground called the Earth Scar that was created when a couple of gods and one of the old titans did battle, and cut a mile-long trench that separates your subcontinent from the mainland. There are 3 bridges that go over it. You're going to the cheap one, Dog Run Bridge. Unfortunately, its magical barrier and border has been erected by the jarl, who is in the middle of something of a political kerfuffle. I can get into it in great detail, but I think you should check out the last 5 episodes so that you can understand the political situation. Long story short, good guys on one side of the bridge, potentially other good guys who are at war with the other guys on the other side of the bridge, magical barrier in the middle, everybody hates each other. It's kind of Game of Thronesy, but hopefully it'll end well. As in like quality, maybe not like good. God, the last season was a thing.
Starbucks cup.
Have an inspiration. Have an inspiration. Have an inspiration.
Yay,
So
Can I have
Tasha,
extra inspiration?
no, you can only ever have one.
Oh, but
The
I've
do-
got a dog on my
The
lap.
dog can have an inspiration
That I can play for him?
for him if the dog needs to use anything.
Okay.
All right. So last
I
session,
would
just to
accept
make
that.
sure that you are on top of things, is that the characters had separated to go and fulfill quests for the Jarl and for the Fast Cloud, the halfling junta that had overthrown the Jarl and caused the bridge closure. They learned that both sides had some severe grievances and that they're probably being played, potentially by some old enemies of Amy's character. Farah, in her usual way, managed to make it to a library and started studying her little dragon butt off. And in doing so, met up with a wizard who actually was a dog man. After being led back to a safe house, they discovered that there were a bunch more of these dog people who refer to themselves as the Canine, who are actually formerly awakened familiars that had been transmogrified into humanoids by the Feywild when they were separated from their master, Lady Marine, who has been a recurring background figure throughout this entire thing, and was revealed to some of you by Farah to have been one of the heroes that sealed Nirn in 3 gems. about 300 years ago, one of which was a man named Hitman, another was named Marine, another was named Edagon, who is the man you're going to try to break this curse. And the final one, she didn't get around to saying basically before time ran out. So, with that, you were all recombined and were brought over to the bridge by the deafening sound of a trumpet. The jarl approached the center border with you, and you had a face-to-face with the opposite side of this conflict, a half-elf working for Amy's enemies, House Claywin, from the con. It's a long story. Watch the videos. And basically said that, hey, yeah, we get there's a lot of political trouble. We get that everybody's mad at each other. Our scouts just uncovered this and opened a cage to show you a gnoll, a hyena-like humanoid creature that had eaten itself down to the bone everywhere that would not kill it, basically. Gnolls are beings of complete and all-consuming hunger. And the head of House Claywin that was there said that his scouts have seen a hunting party of gnolls headed toward Dog Run Bridge, in the estimates of 400 to 500 of them, more than enough to wipe out the town. And that is where we left game at the end of last session.
Yeah.
So Tasha, we're going to be jumping. We're going to catch up with you in a couple minutes.
Okay.
But I just want to give you. Can I give me a next card, and I will just quickly write down the other members of your family. Okay. So you are the canine of Lady Marine. Okay. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well listening to this. And you guys are doing okay. I know that we're a little under the weather. So I was sick enough yesterday I had to go home from work, and Christine almost went home from work today, I have a feeling.
Yeah, if I hadn't had to be there for a very specific meeting in which I was taking minutes for, and there was nobody else to do that, I would have gone home.
So...
And to the point where I was tired enough that I forgot to do the social media posts until 5 minutes ago.
So if you're listening to this live, thanks very much.
Yeah.
We love you. We love you big time.
We do.
So much love. Like uncomfortable levels of love. I hope that this is okay with you because we love you. Like creepy levels of love. Right, Amy?
Sure.
That's right.
Consider our viewers are...
Right now, the chat's pretty empty tonight.
Jen and Winter.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's Winter. The Ami... Yeah. I can never keep people's, like, names straight because, like, their chat names tend to differ across multiple platforms.
I rock the commando, so whenever we see
I figured that one out.
Yeah,
My
that one's pretty obvious.
Pretty damn easy to
got
figure
that
out
one.
because I use the same one on so many.
Yours is like, yeah, because you use it for like everything or some variation of it.
Yeah.
I've started trying to do that once I got past my old high school one.
Yeah.
Right.
My really weeby high school one.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone has an old weavy one.
Everyone has an old wavy one. Those
Got
are
rid of
best
that
left
one.
forgotten.
I'm not quite sure where my new one came from, but I like it all the same. I use it for like everything now.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say the wizard was he wasn't a Scotty?
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Oh no! The wizard was.
No, he was more like a hound type.
No, he was a terrier.
Oh, okay.
He was like a big terrier, right?
Yeah, he was a Westie.
What was Rory? Oh, she was a coonhound. I wrote it down.
Yeah.
It would be a little one. Like a West Highland Terrier or something like that?
Or oh, actually, wait, did I write stuff down? No, Irish setter. No, yeah, Irish setter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A Welsh setter.
He was a bigger.
Yeah.
And then Warwick was a. What was Warwick? He was just a big dog. Oh no, he was a black lab.
He was Charlie.
Yeah, that's right.
Basically, yeah.
Charlie has shown up in almost every game now.
Yeah, and sometimes Michael's the one that photoshops him into the background. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then the pack leader was a
Pitbull.
Oh yeah, Pity.
Yeah. She was a big girl.
Cool. So there you go.
Very good.
So those are your other friends. I'm cutting the second rogue. There are only 6 of you.
Aw, Jen subscribed.
Damn straight.
Yay!
Oh wait, did you? Thank you, Jen. Okay.
I love you.
We love Jen big much. All right, I have so many books on my ass right now.
Oh.
Okay.
Could be
All
worse.
right.
You could have a Charlie on your lap and be overheating.
Oh, but he's so cute, and he's slowly sliding his way off.
It's great.
No.
Well, he's
All right.
doing this thing where he inches his way over.
All right, so we're just gonna do a sound test, and then we're gonna drop in the game because this has been a phenomenal night. Also, I broke my phone today, which is great. It's great. So I think we're gonna start off with.
My arm is trapped, but it's so cute.
Not that one. That one.
I don't know, whichever one you used for Star Trek last time, it changed its volume constantly. So it would go
that
up and
was
then come
that was
back down,
tabletop
and go up
audio.
and then come back down. Oh, it was infuriating to listen to.
Well, thanks for letting me know in the middle of games I can shut it off. That really helped.
It drove me insane.
I need the shopping music so I can just put it on repeat on my phone all the time.
I used to miss that.
It was only the best music ever.
All right, guys, we're gonna start play right now. You stand next to the jarl. In front of you, the crackling blue barrier that separates north and south, well, east and west, Dog Run Bridge. The cart with the iron cage on the back of it is barely 10 feet in front of you. Inside of it, you can still hear that as it laps at its sinew. It yelps slightly as it tears at tendon. And there's a slurping noise as its lips flap around the bloodied meat.
Yeah.
Ew.
The half
That's
elf.
gross.
Yeah, it is. The half elf in front of you, on the other side of the barrier. You know him well. Or at least you've seen him before. What's his name again?
He was.
Alfior?
Yeah, that sounds
He was like
accurate.
It was Alfior. Alfior.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Alfior Elantris, but Alfior for sure. He looks through and says, as the Jarl says, "And how many do you think there are going to be coming? A pack? 2? I'm sure the Claywins can take care of a few gnolls. Our scouts say that there should be some 400 or 500, perhaps more." We implore you.
500.
Anybody here can make me an insight roll to see. Were you there?
Yes.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they be?
One person stayed behind. Was it?
Yes, it was.
It was Yasin.
Yasin went
Yeah.
off somewhere, but someone didn't go to the bridge.
No, we all went. It's just that.
Someone stayed in the hotel.
Yeah, we waited for him to go bring them back to the hotel
Oh,
and
okay.
we went together.
Yeah.
But Yasin stayed behind.
So this is insight?
This is going to be insight to see whether or not he's lying, because this is one of those ones where you're going to hope that he is.
I don't think I know if he's lying. I got 10.
You got a 10? You can't tell. Honestly, the incredulity that washes over you, 500 gnolls. How do they not eat each other?
24.
He is stone cold serious.
And there goes the dog.
Don't let him knock over anything. All right.
No, he's not. He's just
Is
hanging
he?
out with his ass in my lap.
That's fine.
That was a 17 for me.
17? You're pretty sure that he's not lying. This sounds like he believes what he's saying at the very least. You're tough, you can do it.
No, I'm not. Mally is tough. Christine is not.
Alright, Charlie, go lay down.
On your mat. Right
Go on,
here.
bud.
Come on.
Okay.
Charlie, come. Charlie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your enemy looks at you with this pale, pale gray eyes. You expect me to believe 500 gnolls? How would they not each eat themselves? Or each other? I mean, look at this one. There's just one of them there. The Jarl juts one of her fingers out. The mail on her arm, the mail that trickles down her arm as she, or jingles on her arm as she points her finger. Burnished. Unpolished. Unshined. There's a darkness to her features.
I don't think he's making this up. At least he doesn't believe he is.
Is this something else that you arranged, then? I wouldn't put it past the Claywins to have, what, 100 of your kind? Dressed in animal skins? I assure you, this is...
Wrong side of the bridge.
We could see from this side that we could definitely hear the cavern. We know no reinforcements are coming. Aye! And that's why you want to call a truce now. Because you know if we lower the barrier and bring my guards and my new friends across, you'll die. And you'll feed the birds. Above hand, you can hear carrion birds caw. As much as I would like to feed your birds, this isn't it. This is honest.
We're within 10 feet of the barrier?
Yeah. Above hand, you can see that birds are circling the gnoll's cage. They can smell the blood and the rot. You, thankfully, it's somewhat muted. The crackle of the barrier is preventing anything but sound from... Everything's muted to about half volume, half sight, half smell. You're dissuaded from trying half touch. So the barrier's about 10 feet from you. What do you do?
But I'm not doing something yet. I don't think they...
Well, the Jarl smiles. Thank you for your petition. It's been noted. I'll have to consider it. And when did you say that they would come? We expect them within the next day, maybe a little bit longer.
So the other half of the city, the barrier would have cut off normal citizens too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there are settlements on both sides of the bridge. You can see that there are lights and houses from here. There must be, I mean, you would estimate hundreds.
Does it seem like she's deliberately ignoring potential truth or just doesn't believe he's speaking the truth? Or is too worried that he's not?
Make me an insight roll on her.
Damn it, don't roll as well.
You're spending your inspiration?
Yep,
All right.
rolled even worse. Fuck.
You know, you can't get a sense of it.
I didn't tell you what I rolled.
Oh, what'd you get?
Yeah, like...
Sorry, when you
let me add it up. It's
when-
still a shitty roll, but
Okay.
I get to add 8 to it.
All right. Well, you telegraphed a bad roll, so I...
Well, it was. I rolled a frickin' 5.
Okay.
Still adds up to like 12. Yeah, 12.
12? You know, looking at her, there's a dark mirth to her features. A shadow is cast down by her brow that's only cut by the knife's edge of her grin. She's enjoying twisting the knife. You know that much, but beyond that, you're not sure.
We're right next to her, aren't we?
Yes, you are standing with her.
Okay. I will turn to her and quietly ask, are you worried only on whether he speaks truth?
tell you what, Alfior. Do you like House Claywin? It's my home. The problem is that you're in my home, and I believe you've caused a lot of problems. You can tell all of my people, the loyal ones, on your side, to be back here at tomorrow's dawn. I'll let them through. And anyone else who will bend the knee and who's free of the taint of the Fast Cloud. And if tomorrow morning you bring me the head of Aaron Cotton, I might consider you to be a friendly face as well. He goes pale at this, which you're not sure exactly what half-elven part he is, but his skin is already very light. You think he's probably a high elf, half high elf. But he goes from milk to chalk. It's a faint difference, but your elven eyes will notice it. If House Claywin has done anything to bring displeasure upon you, Jarl, it's done a couple of things. Tomorrow, dawn. Spread the word, and maybe I'll let some of your men through. You will bring me Aaron Cotton's head, or else your name will not be on the list. He opens his mouth to speak, but she pivots on her heel and walks away, leaving you standing at the bridge by yourselves, as her guard retinue and her assistant, Kadim, stride off of the bridge. In the distance, as she departs, you can hear her gesturing. Get all of the vendors off the bridge. Move them. Market's closed, everyone. Market's closed. Everyone, pack up. Safety precautions. Move your wares. You have until sundown. They begin packing up the bridge market. There are 3 of you are at the bridge. Marisol is standing off, looking rather confused and taken aback by this. And Farah is with you, I believe, right? Or did Farah stay behind?
She came.
She came? So Farah is looking quite taken aback as well.
And Alfior still standing there?
On the other side.
I mean, if there's a gnoll threat that big, we should
It can't be ignored.
take care of it.
You.
Yes. He turns and looks at you.
Swear on something you honor that this threat is real.
That's something I swear on.
Something that matters.
Well,
I swear on Vela's light. I'll swear on anything to make this true, or to show that it's true.
I believe him.
So are we gonna cross the bridge tomorrow?
I mean, depends on what gets set up.
She's mad, you know. If they come through here, they're going to sweep this entire settlement into the Earthscar. 1,000 people will die. Men, women, children. It won't just be rebels.
Do you have an idea of how to stop them?
I would say get on the other side of this. It's ancient magic. Not that ancient, Farah says. It's pretty new, actually. It's cute. He'll kind of cast a look at her like you know, the who's this bitch look? And then kind of pan back across to you slowly. The settlement's a goner. And if they come through, they're going to spill out at the other settlements here. We would have probably had a chance if the Claywins had been able to cross the bridge, but it's not the time for that argument. And as he's saying that, you know that Still Deep is to the north on the other side, and then Farrington is to the south. They're both little communities that exist along the Earthscar. They're probably hooped. The only way to, basically, you have to go through. It's the other side of the Earthscar is basically a T, right? You cross the bridge, and you can go straight, which is the main road, which is what it sounds like the gnolls are coming from, and then you can branch off to either side and do a T or a cross. So, as you can see, the mountains open wide up here, so that's probably where they're coming. The only way to stop them would probably be to fight them at the bridge before they could actually make it down into these. I mean, some of them would probably flood down the sides. I mean, they are a hoard, a wave of bodies. If you can do anything to get through to her.
Whose head was she asking for?
Aaron Cotton, the head of the Fast Cloud.
Gotcha.
Now, is that a real, like, Fast Cloud or a disgruntled worker Fast Cloud?
A little bit of both. I don't know what you mean.
Well, there was the shit disturbers who came through and set this all up.
Aaron Cotton's the one who started everything.
You sure? Or was it that tiefling rogue group?
Nona. What's her face?
Who incited and then disappeared conveniently, right as everything happened.
Can you make me a persuasion roll?
13.
13. I'm going to give you advantage from the situation, actually. This sounds like a place for social advantage.
Awesome. 19.
Cool. Wanderlust had a part to play, for sure. I don't know everything about it.
And what does this have to do with the Claywins?
I was ordered to open this bridge up so that we could move a portion of our troops around to support the Margrave in an endeavor up north.
So on the main continent.
Yeah, no, on Thestral. There's trouble at Drake Hall. The Margrave has called in as many favors as possible. House Claywin is marching north. We're to be sent across to support and flank as the Margrave takes the bridge. He's going over Griffin's Peak. Griffin's Peak being the second bridge up.
So
a lot of politics, sorry, Tasha. You'll be in soon.
So he's trying to usurp the regular rule of stuff and take control of the bridges. Like he's not supposed to.
This is beyond bridges.
Because it upsets the power balance.
Drake Hall is no longer a free state.
Continue.
Can you explain?
Some weeks ago, to my knowledge, let's find out how much he knows. He knows some. Some months ago. Shortly after the earthquakes began. As far as I understand, someone seized the throne. Murdered the king. Drake Hall's family is no more. Drake Hall being one of the 5 great houses. Avakara being one seat, the Ashwoods being another, now the Claywins being another, formerly the Therwicks. And then there's one up north that is somewhere in my notes, and I'm not going to dig for it, but Drake Hall is the 4th of the 5. Oh, you have the field
Got the
already.
map.
It's the furthest north one.
That's Meta Fortress.
It's something like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. How's the Drake? The Drake halls are no more.
Wow, first I'm hearing of that. News.
What have you been under? Have you been underground this entire time?
Yeah.
I mean, for a good chunk of our time,
Literally.
yes, actually.
Did you mention any of this to the Jarl though? Because we haven't heard any of that here.
From anyone.
The Jarl doesn't care. Diplomatic relations were soured as soon as we arrived. I could have handled myself a bit better, but she's gone touched. Stupid. Mad. There's something wrong between her ears. Maybe you can talk some sense into her. She seems to have... She let you stand with her on the bridge. You're her agents?
No. We've been helping
In a
out
sense.
in some ways recently.
I mean, I wouldn't quite go that far.
Yeah.
How far would you go?
We're on this side of the bridge, and we're capable, so she wants our help.
Ah, so you're mercenaries.
Adventurers.
Sure.
Well,
We're just trying to get across the bridge.
That was the intention.
Yeah.
Until we walked into the powder keg that this political situation has turned into.
Oh, yeah.
I don't much care about that part, but I don't think the innocent people here... Well, I can't leave them entirely to whatever schemes are happening here.
Mm-hmm.
help me convince the Jarl. These people deserve to live.
I can't disagree with you there.
Why do you look familiar? Do I know you?
We've met.
The tavern in Innsbruck.
Malia will cough into her fist. Yeah, you guys know each other.
The tavern in Innsbruck. I remember you. That was 4 years ago.
Give or take, that's not the part I remember.
You were sitting with Therwix. No, that shield company. I remember your banner. That was... Ah.
You'd better stop there.
Well... I hope you can help me. And hope you can help these people. But if you'll excuse me, I need to go prepare to die. And help another 1,000 people prepare as well. Move the cart around and he'll move and rejoin his troops, who look shook. Like just, destroyed. But still holding together under their orders. Can I get everyone here to make me an insight roll? Not except for you, Tasha. You'll catch up in a minute. And this is going to be a big one because this is basically a plot sense roll.
Oh, that was a 16 for me.
27.
Holy shit! Yeah, here, just give it to Christine. That's enough to get her inspiration. I need an index card if we got a spare.
Yep. There we go. 22.
20.
My first one was a nat 1.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like,
Way better.
How many did
I'm
you
gonna go with
get?
the
27?
Yep. I had 8.
If we're trying to be perceptive and
do you
aware
have
of things
8?
here, I'm a
'Cause it's
little
wisdom.
distracted, so
And I have a +5 on wisdom and a
Too
+3
busy.
proficiency bonus.
hating.
Okay, I want you to remember. So as you read this index card, I'd like you to remember what I said about this threat, timeline-wise. Here you go. You may pass that to Mike.
So maybe something else.
Do I
And
get
let
to
me-
see this, or if they
Nope.
share it, or
You and Farah did not roll well enough.
yeah.
Let me see if Marisol does. That's an 8. Nope, sorry. Winter, if you're watching. You didn't. You didn't.
He said this all happened after an earthquake, didn't he?
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Vera, you were released by those earthquakes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Could something else have been?
Probably.
The earthquakes that all this happened right after are the same earthquakes. Like, all those earthquakes were at the same time we got Farah.
It's
I thought
And those Yetis, the name, you
Mhm.
recognized it. Could something have come back as well? Something else? Could there have been more? Or something else?
that wasn't the only.
Maybe.
It wouldn't have been the only one. All of the noble houses kept their scions safe when the war was.
What if somebody else found somebody?
More of my people.
Potentially, or something else? I don't know what else you guys sealed.
I don't either. We need to get across this bridge.
Yeah, because if somebody else found another one of your people, they may not
And
have.
convinced them to something else, or pointed them in the wrong direction.
They may not have been as welcoming.
Is he back? That doesn't make any sense. He was at the war.
Either way, we need to get across this bridge.
How?
The only way is by convincing the Jarl.
Yeah,
can we?
Or killing her and have somebody else become the new Jarl.
that's also an option.
Well,
Not
yeah.
a good one, though.
Not
Not a good
I
one.
don't want to kill anybody.
That's a bad option, but it is an option.
I agree.
Here's Charlie's one.
Unless she adamantly refuses to do it and is going to let thousands of people die.
Yeah,
So
because that's not an option.
Do you think we could get a hold of... Kadeem was the one we went with, right?
Yeah.
She's... All the signs are there that she's lost favor with her patron. That might hold water with him.
What about the spell?
Which one?
The location spell that Wesson's doing.
did
Right.
Or Wellis.
How much longer was on that when we left?
He had just started it. It was going to take him an hour.
It was taking a lot of effort.
But it's been almost a half hour already. By the time we get back, it'll be done.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe we
Hopefully.
should head back and see what we can get from that and then find Kadeem. He might be our best hope for at least convincing the guard.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
All right. Sounds
Sure.
good.
I'm gonna go scout around and see if I can find Yasin. Marisol says.
Okay.
Sure.
Be safe.
Keep an eye on him with whatever
Of course.
nonsense he's about to get himself into.
Always do. There, did I channel her correctly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, good.
Fairly well. It ended up feeling a bit more like Farah.
Oh.
It wasn't sexy enough.
Well. Hold on, let me just.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the nipple rings.
Gotta have the nipple rings. Winter got many a piercing during a game session.
Yeah, during the shopping session.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we had a shopping session.
We
That was
did.
fun.
It had the best music ever.
You make your way across the city. And soon, you're back at the Elderglass Hotel. Except as you're walking through the lobbyway and being greeted by that same half-orc who never seems to take a night off. It's a little past noon right now. And as you're there, you can see that there's a person in a hooded robe talking to the half-orc. I'm sorry, lady. I can't let you up without a key. I don't care. No one's answering the phonogram up there.
Does it
This
look,
is me.
This is you,
does it
Tasha.
look like a familiar figure?
Well, they've got a, yes, actually, you'll recognize the outfit at the very least. And you can see that, I realize you don't have equipment.
Yeah.
So here, hand me that index card and I'll just hand you the,
Bam.
so,
Yeah, we would have seen. We would know who this is. You're like, why is there a person trying to get up to our room?
Is this a friend?
Are they trying to spy?
So this person standing in front of you is wearing a prismatic cape, basically. This cape that kind of shimmers and shifts in the light. It's a very simple glamour effect that most basic level arcanists can do. A level 1 wizard given, well, maybe not a level 1 wizard, but an apprentice wizard, given enough time, can put one of these together. Very simple glamour. It still looks badass.
Just fancy.
It's just fancy. Boots of...
Her name is Dita?
Yep.
Okay.
Then 1 times potion of disguise. Cool. So Amy, you can help hook her up with these things.
Cool.
All right. So you'll see that what looks like a fairly average halfling, actually a fairly cute halfling girl, is standing there wearing Dita's outfit. Now, a reminder that you did see Wellis change his appearance with a spell.
Dita, is that you?
That's me, right?
Yep, that's you. You are the Southern Belle Chihuahua Bard, off to see your wizard friend.
Chihuahua.
Poodle.
Oh, pardon me, Poodle. There are no Chihuahuas. All right.
Okay, and I know these people?
You have met them. They came to where you're all holed up. You were basically on your way to look for your mistress, who you were separated from in basically the Feywild, like the Fairylands. So you're traveling south to a place that you know she's supposed to eventually go back to, because she promised her ex-boyfriend that she'd come back like 300 years ago. You don't know that part. And you're stopping here because you're basically stuck, and one of you is super pregnant.
Okay.
Like, super pregnant. Like,
I'm with the group, right?
you're with a group, yeah.
Are they all with me right now?
They are not. Most of them are elsewhere in the city, except for the Irish setter wizard type who's upstairs in this place, and you're trying to go and meet with him.
Oh, okay.
Because you're like, where the hell are you, man? Like, what up?
Okay.
But you met me and you would probably know me fairly well because you
Yeah.
were assisting your pregnant leader, and I was the one brought in by the wizard because he met a cleric.
Yeah.
And was like,
So
Can
people
you
that
do
you like her a lot. I don't know how well you like either of these two.
I don't think you've met
I
me
brought
yet.
I
Never
brought
met
all
Amy.
of your friends' food, basically.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I'm
okay. So
asking
yeah,
about
you're
food.
pretty cool.
Yeah, you're pretty nice.
And I was there quite a bit.
And for everybody else, like the other characters in your party, they're basically, you got
she met
the
Marisol.
bumbling wizard, and then you've got Solid Snake the ranger, and then you've got pregnant paladin, and then you've got Rocket Raccoon the thief, and you got one more who.
The ranger is also the one that looks like Charlie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Charlie would talk like this. Charlie wouldn't talk like this at all.
He'd be very high pitched.
He'd probably sound like Michael J. Fox, to be honest.
A little bit. I can see
Yeah. Okay. I can't do Michael J. Fox, but hey. All right. So
Okay, so I'm trying to get upstairs and someone is stopping me?
yeah, basically like a so you're in this very fancy hotel made of green, kind of glowing glass and gems, and there's this this very well dressed half orc minding an elevator. Who's like, oh, I'm sorry, man, you can't go upstairs.
Okay, and am I staying in this hotel or not?
No, but you know that your friend is upstairs. You can definitely smell that.
Okay.
Just now, Mike called out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Where
ranger that brought all the food called out
Called out?
your name.
Dita? Is that you?
What's your name?
Zeno.
Zeno, is that you?
Yep.
How have you been?
Eventful morning. Let's go upstairs. Wallace is up there.
Quite.
Alright. And then nod to the orc and yep, she's with us.
Oh, my apologies, sir. I'm just trying to keep your things in order.
Naturally, thank you.
Also, we found a gnome leaving the premises earlier, but we didn't have a record of him going in.
He was with us.
Was he?
Yeah.
One moment, please. And he'll turn to a pipe in the wall. You can let him go, please. We take security here very seriously, sir.
Naturally. It's for the best anyways.
Good thing I didn't pipe up. I was really tempted to say, well, you came with the laundry chute, that's why you didn't.
All right, so just describing yourselves to... so Dita, it looks like a fairly normal-looking halfling right now. So about 3.5 feet tall with kind of poofy pink hair, like pink and white. And kind of a long nose, but kind of elegant and cute, and kind of like a very kind of French girl kind of look, like an Audrey Hepburn kind of face, and like, you know, cute little like pink and white outfit.
Natasha's a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, basically that's it. So let's describe ourselves starting with Malia and working our way around to the person you have not met before.
Okay, so Malia is a dwarf. So she's dwarf-sized, which is like 4 foot. She's got red hair, and 1 blue eye and 1 gold eye. And so this is a very unusual look for a dwarf, but it's basically the mark of Vela on her, which is...
The god of the sky.
Oh, okay.
Which is why she's serving an odd god for a dwarf.
Yeah, dwarves don't like the sky.
Dwarf.
Yeah. Normally they'd be like the merchant one, or like the forging, or whatever's along those lines, or war probably. But
merchant god.
So it's a bit of a weird look on a dwarf, but I think we agreed most people would recognize it as a mark of Vela.
Yeah, it's very unusual, but it's like...
But when you see it, you're like, oh, yeah, that thing.
Yeah, it's like if you saw, like, I don't know, like a super white reggae performer. It's like, okay, sure, that's a little weird, but hey,
But
maybe,
alright, yeah.
you know, like Eminem's good.
Okay,
Ish.
okay.
Eminem was good.
So what does that mean if you have the mark of the god?
That means that you were chosen by that god.
And so
To be
like
a cleric.
Okay, you're like
Yeah.
You often
that.
go into servitude or,
Yeah.
or work for them.
And Zeno, he is a half elf. He is 6.5 feet tall.
Yeah, he's very, very tall.
He's a tall boy.
He's a tall boy. He is tall and slim and super athletic.
hi.
He has he has super long blonde hair, but he's wearing, you know, like ranger cloak, you know, like they always do.
And it's Zeno, not Xena.
Yeah, it's Zeno.
Okay.
Zeno.
No Xena.
I'm Xena. He is Zeno. Yeah, very not many human features. A lot of elven features.
Okay.
Super elf ears.
Got it. Do you have like the long anime style elf ears?
He's got like
Yep.
like not like dragon like
Very important distinction.
Yep.
Have to make distinctions between the
and
Got it. All
He's
right.
a dwarf,
he
elf,
has a bow.
half elf, and then you have the half orc. Tia, who is you know, a nice pale green color. It's,
Nice, she's
a
good.
little paler green than you expect from an orc. Her ears are a little bit more pointed than one would also expect.
Oh
but
yeah, you're half orc, half human, half elf.
it's a mess.
It's mostly it's orcer than
the
anything
orc
else.
stands out the most. She's got-
Orc blood has a habit of doing that, by the way,
Yeah.
in this world. A splash of orc blood means you're an orc.
Yes. So she's pale green. She's got like dark brown hair and like purple eyes, which is a little weird.
Got
And
it.
she's like, how do I say? She's like 5'8".
Okay, so like normal.
Yeah, she's not too tall.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Pretty short comparatively.
But she's fairly handsome for a half orc, like by humanoid standards.
Yeah. She
Got
doesn't
it,
really have
got
the
it.
tusks.
And I haven't met you before, but I've met you too.
Yeah, you met us two
Malia and Zeno.
last night.
Okay, and this was just last night, I
This
mean.
is
Yeah.
just last night.
Oh, okay. Well, how did we
I'm-
meet? What were we doing?
We were at the dog person hideout.
Yeah,
What
Came to help.
what were we doing?
you were
Hiding.
hiding basically
From
because
what?
everybody because you're
Oh, because we're weird.
and you've been stealing to survive and stuff
Oh,
because you don't really
shit.
have money.
Okay.
Basically, what happened is you were traveling. Once upon a time, you were like uplifted, awakened animals that your master gave sentience so that she wouldn't be lonely.
Okay.
So you were
Oh,
animals.
and this is the person I'm trying to find.
Yeah. So
Now
she's
you're more humanoid.
yeah, and then you got separated in the Feywilds and mutated into people,
Mm.
and now you're people-ish,
Mhm.
and now you're like, well,
You're a bit one of a kind.
yeah,
So
there
far, at least in this world.
there are just 7 of you.
Got it.
Wink.
The math does not check out. Trust me, it works out.
Got it.
Nice.
You don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Plop,
So
plop, plop.
we're trying to find this one person because we like her and we're dogs.
Yeah,
And,
basically, she's your mistress.
And we don't really know how to like get jobs and stuff because we're dogs.
Yeah. Plus, you're still getting this whole like living like a person thing.
Yeah.
Because you're
Plus,
dogs.
people would probably react badly, put you in a freak show.
Yeah, there are freak shows in this world. They're not great.
Yes.
Well, there's one less now.
It is true.
Yeah.
We
It did
did
kind
we
of
did
blow it
obliterate
up.
one.
That was by accident,
Was it?
mostly.
Wait, what happened?
We blew up a circus with a dragon.
Yeah, they did a super evil action. But
Tried to free the dragon blew up the circus.
yeah, after you
Was the
shot a bunch
dragon
of...
in the circus?
We didn't
Yeah.
hurt them much. We just,
I killed 2 people with 1 arrow.
It was pretty great.
Okay.
All right, so as you enter the elevator, it'll slowly start tracking up to the 6th floor, and as it reaches the penthouse, the door will ding open, ding, and open to the nicest suite that you have ever seen. It's a lovely penthouse suite with, I believe, 4 different rooms jutting off from the central corridor.
Big.
A little kitchenette area for servants to come up and cook for you. If you ever chose that feature.
I did not know that feature was even available.
I don't think we bothered with that.
We have way too much internal
Is
politics
my
to
friend
have.
in here?
In the distance, you can smell him. He's in one of the bedrooms off to the left.
Do I know why he's here?
He's helping them with something.
Okay. Wallace, are you here?
Oh, I forgot. There's an NPC that's traveling with them who basically looks like a golden dragon anime girl.
Cool.
She's cute.
She's good.
She looks like she's like 14.
Okay.
In the distance, you can hear.
Is doing a spell for us at the moment.
Ah.
Kuriko! Hello?
Wallace?
Hello?
Oh,
I've
open
got
the
it!
door. You
Wallace?
got it?
I think so. And he holds up the so Wellis is about 5 feet tall, I think. Right, he's about 5 feet tall, big floppy ears, long like Irish setter mouth, very gray around the tips of everything. He's definitely getting up there in age. Kind of a bumbling type. And he's holding a blowgun in his hand. You can see there's an arcane circle that's been drawn in chalk on the floor, a number of candles that have dripped into the carpet. Oh, yes, I've found it.
What have you been doing? I've been looking for you all day.
I told everyone that I was coming over here, didn't I?
Did you tell anyone that you were coming?
I think I told Butup. Didn't I tell Butup? Butup never listens. It's not my fault. It's Butup's fault. Yes. But I found where this... Why? Am I needed somewhere?
We just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Oh, yes. I'm a little tired, but...
So where does it lead?
Well, here. So, who will be the bearer of this object?
Sure. I found it, so.
All right. He'll hand it to you, and as you touch it, you will see a glowing line of reddish energy slowly just shoot out of it at the rate of like a wave, just, and will start moving down the hallway.
So we follow that.
Yes, it should take you to the owner of the item.
Sounds
That was the spell I
fantastic.
was supposed to cast, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we
Good. I was worried it was a time travel one. I'm still working that one out. I've been working on this very special form of magic called chronomancy.
I'm not sure we need to go into that right now.
Ah, yes, of course.
Well, why don't we order some food up to the room,
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But the spell will only last some time.
and
How
we'll
long is some
go. We'll go find this.
Maybe an hour or two.
You
fast.
can just eat.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Rest
Will
up.
you be okay?
We'll be fine.
What are you trying to find with this anyway?
Its owner.
Yeah,
Yes, I mean obviously, but who done it?
that's what we're trying to find out.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yes, because we feel like this may have been the thing that maybe caused the jarl to go crazy. And
So that means that it could cause the gate, the barrier, to be opened.
Hopefully.
potentially.
Oh, if I wasn't so spent, I'd go with Dita. You should go with them.
Do you guys need some help?
We could use help.
Yeah.
What
If you're willing to.
do?
One
Yeah.
good turn deserves another.
I'll help you guys out.
There you go. You got the southern cap in there.
Yeah,
I like it.
There it was. Yeah, we'll order some food up to the room for you. The front desk knows that you're here, so they'll let you leave, no problem. When you do decide to head out.
What happened with the gnome?
He was here. He was an unsanctioned guest. Yes.
Yeah.
They are terribly strict, aren't they?
But I think we managed to scare him rather thoroughly into not speaking, and I think they've scared him even more.
Yes. All right, I will call down the pipe to send some kitchen. Yeah, can I get? Welles, what do you like to eat?
Mostly meat, but I do enjoy what I've read of in books as complex carbohydrates.
Can I get
Don't know what that is.
steak and potatoes? Thank you.
Steak.
Potatoes are more complex starches, but yes, I suppose that should hold together very well in my intestinal tract.
Yeah, there you go.
I will walk over to the covered platters left over from breakfast and pull out a couple pastries and hand them to him.
Oh, well, I mean, I shouldn't have this sugar. It's quite bad for my disposition. What is this brown substance? It smells very sweet.
No. 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 Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. That's dangerous.
That's how you die.
Mally is going over with her hammer. Put it down.
Drop it.
I think I missed something.
What's that in your
Chocolate's
mouth?
not good for dogs.
All right.
Whatever you do, do not eat that.
Maybe we should just remove that.
Xena will pick it up and
Also
just
have that.
Premises.
So you can.
and just eat all of it in a single bite.
That's what I wanted to do. I could have eaten that.
And you would have died.
It would have been worth it. It's
No.
not very
It
good.
smells very good.
It is. It is very good.
Here, this is equally good. And bread.
Yes. Well, best of luck on your adventures. I have nothing else to give you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You helped
I will
plenty.
double check the leftovers to make sure there's no chocolate.
Right.
Yeah.
There is no chocolate left. It was just that one. Chocolate's hard to get here. You have to get it from back east, and it's good. I picked the right direction.
Can I pack like a couple honey buns into a bag, sort of thing?
Yeah.
To take with?
There are 1d4 honey buns remaining. There are 3 honey buns remaining.
Somehow. Tia managed to not eat all of them. Despite her best efforts.
Somehow.
There are 1d4 honey buns.
There are 1d4 honey buns. When you start running games, you'll realize that's how you plot a lot of things behind the screen. There are, I don't care how many are this rolls.
So many.
There are 10 gold points. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Farah Minion Darizal Hazal. I just found her sheet.
It is
There you
many
go. That's
names.
what she looks like.
Okay.
She a cutie. All right, so the lot of you gather your things and head out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All
We need
right.
to go
Better get
try
moving.
and fix this.
Yes, we do. All right. You got everything?
Oh, that's all.
Oh well.
Yes. I wish you all of the best.
Have fun.
Whose bed is this? Ah, yes, of course. It's yours. It's very cozy. You'll crawl up on your bed at the foot of it and start just like sprawl across it. Oh,
Sleep well, I guess.
We should honestly move everyone up here. They would enjoy it so much better than that warehouse. Indeed, you have to try this sometime. Oh,
Rolling.
Roll back and forth.
And then just
All 4 legs in the air.
doggy snorting. Yeah.
Kind of like
that
that,
does
except with
sound
more
good.
legs in the
Feel
air.
like that would be a bad idea.
That would be a bad idea. Anyways, let's go find out who this belongs to.
So we just follow
Yep.
that light?
Pretty much. I think so.
Now, are you the only one that can see this?
That's a good question. Am I the only one who can see this?
At the moment, yes. Do you let anybody else touch it?
Sure.
All right. If anybody else touches it, you'll be able to see it as well, and it will stay with you.
Okay, cool. I will touch it as well then.
Yep.
So are you
All
one
right.
of those... Are you like...
Kaneen?
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Huh.
Glamour spell.
Yeah.
What was your name again?
Tia.
Tia, sorry.
Well, should we head out? We should get out of here while we still can.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get out.
Prepare for trouble.
Always.
And make it quintuple?
No!
What?
We don't want more
I think
trouble.
double would be more than enough.
I agree.
Yeah.
Quintuple.
Which, we should consider.
Oh, us.
Us. We are the trouble that are quintupling.
This might be connected to what Marisol saw when she followed the assassin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be that assassin.
Could be.
I mean, I wouldn't mind
What
finding her.
assassin?
Just, there's...
There's a lot happening in this city.
That sounds dangerous.
I mean, kinda.
It's gonna be great. You're gonna like it. It's gonna be wonderful.
It's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. We have a good time.
But from what she described, the one that she met, likely a lot of trouble. We should probably try not to get in a fight with him.
The cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What cat? I'll take any cat.
I think it's a special, powerful cat or something. It seems to be pulling strings somehow.
It's a magic cat.
I can
Well,
I
fight it.
don't know the details.
Isn't that what cats do? Pull strings?
Yeah.
Silly cats, they're stupid.
Yes, I guess so.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Well, I presume we've been walking this whole time.
Yeah.
We can just go out the door instead.
We just start yabbering.
All right. So you progress across town, and as you do, you're on the 6th level of Dog Run Bridge South, or west, depending on how you want to say it.
Mm.
But your side of the bridge.
Yeah.
You will... There we go. You will continue on your way, following the pinkish red lines that carry you down to the next level. And then again, from the 5th to the 4th level of Dog Run Bridge. You wind through this area, which is mostly for middle class, upper middle class. And as you go, you'll find that it leads you to an older area of town, just on the edge of the bridge's expanse, on the edge of the structures that are built into the side of the cliff face. And there, in the center of this city block, you'll find this dilapidated, grungy, and honestly haunted-looking house. With large peaked roofs, a widow's walk out one side of it, and boarded up windows and doors. There's a sign on the front of it that says, "Condemned by order of the Jarl."
And this is leading straight into it, isn't it?
Right through the front door,
Naturally.
naturally.
Well, do we want to go through a haunted house?
I think we're going through out.
I guess we have to.
What? Why is it haunted?
Oh, well, we don't know yet, but it looks like it. I mean, a haunted house is more interesting than a non-haunted
Oh,
house.
what instrument do you want to play?
I was thinking that. I don't know.
Because you can play a few.
Yeah.
I think, was it a lute or a guitar or what? Did I say what she had before?
Is it a flute?
Was it a harp?
I think it was a heart.
It's a harp.
I
Okay.
would play a harp.
Yeah, harps are
Yeah,
great.
it's a harp.
And then, guys, I forgot to ask this before this level, but what new spell should Farah take?
Oh.
What are her options?
Lightning Bolt, Counterspell, Dispel Magic, Hypnotic Power, Hypnotic Pattern, or, Xanathar's. I think Fire Breath is the other one.
Doesn't she already have fire breath?
Yes, but this allows her to cast it on other people or to do it a bunch.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, so she can give other people fire breath? Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, those are rangers.
Definitely go into the haunted building.
Oh, well, duh.
Yeah.
This is
Water
obviously where
Wall,
the plot
Tidal Wave,
leads.
Thunderstep. Melf's Minute Meteors is the other one she could take.
Wait, so does that literally just bring in meteors?
Yeah, like really small ones.
I mean, that sounds
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Melf's Minute Meteors. It's a concentration spell, though.
Oh,
So you create 6 tiny meteors in your space and can shoot people with them.
cool.
I mean, that
I do like the fire
sounds
breath, though.
pretty cool.
Fire Breath actually
cool.
is not in this one. I don't know where it is.
What is the hypnotic?
Basically, it's a pattern that hypnotizes people.
I mean, that could come in handy as well.
I mean, the other ones, like, Counterspell is what I was thinking she might do,
Yeah.
or Dispel Magic. So, Counterspell is like, I cast a spell. No, you don't.
That's
Dispel Magic is, look at me, I have all these badass spells cast on me. No, you don't. Or alternatively, hey, there's a magic door. No, there isn't.
Yeah, I kind of like to spell magic.
Because it tears apart. You know what? That fits her being like a ruin explorer.
it's true.
Yeah.
And for the sort of stuff that we're probably going to go into.
Okay, I'm going to take Dispel Magic for her then, because she got a new spell at this level.
Cute.
As the NPC PC, they help decide what she takes, because I was originally like, I don't want her to have Fireball, because then she is doing a lot of damage in
And
combat.
we're all like, no, fireball!
And
Please for
we're all like,
Fireball.
fireball, yes. And then
Do
they came in
all
super
the
handy.
damages.
Alright,
She doesn't
so...
have much.
She did. But she's also pretty, she's like 16, so she does stupid stuff.
Did she or did I?
Bit
I
of
have a
both.
feeling that was my fault.
Bit of both.
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay,
think it was
go
from
cough.
Xanathar's.
About to have a cough.
Sorry, just quickly to the... Isn't it from Xanathar's?
Is it Dragon's Breath?
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought there was one, like, that was from either Xanathar's. It might be from one of the... I think it's a wizard spell. Okay, it's a 2nd level wizard spell. It's a 2nd level sorcerer spell, that's why I didn't say it. You know what? If she gets a 3rd level spell, I'll give her a 3rd level spell. They're better.
Yeah.
Bigger is better.
Bigger is better.
Bigger is always better, unless it's like a truck driving through a tunnel.
Than
In which case, I've seen that happen before. Because back in Missouri, we had this one tunnel that was only like 9 feet tall. It was one of those old tunnel bridges for railroads.
We have one of those in London and people hit it all the time.
Well, like, there's that,
I'd hit it.
there's that YouTube channel about the 11-foot bridge, and it's like super famous. And it's just a bunch of compilations of trucks just getting the top shorn
Just
off, and it's
completely
hilarious
fucking themselves.
every time.
People are dumb.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna hop back into play now that Amy has coughed a lung up.
Hopefully,
Yes.
that's it.
Welcome back to another adventure of generic fantasy setting number 17735.
We're
Dun,
cool.
dun, 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 dun. We're pretty cool. Oh,
It's a
so
yawning episode.
It is.
Unfortunately, getting a working sick means I am tired.
I got 2 hours of sleep last night. I am tired.
Why did you get 2 hours of sleep?
Sleep sucks.
it does.
Sure.
Sleep is for the weak. All right, so you look at the manor that's looming before you. Which would be far more effective were it not 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And a fairly... I will say, today is very overcast. Not like spooky overcast.
Just
It's like, it's Pacific Northwest here basically right now.
Cool.
Well-
Got it. So it's raining. And
summer
then
in
it's sunny.
Victoria, like today.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, there's some sun outside.
Yeah, I know. I took out my sunglasses for 5 minutes.
For 5 whole minutes today.
And then they were covered in water.
Yeah, actually.
well, I mean,
Legit.
that house, if it was nighttime, I would say is incredibly haunted. But because it's daytime, it's probably only mildly haunted.
Mild seems okay.
Let's head
fine.
inside.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can find. I'll take my bow off.
Farah will take out her crossbow. Yay, Farah and her awful crossbow.
Aren't we still on the street and we're
Yeah.
just like weapons everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got it?
straight up.
Okay, yeah.
It's okay, we got a thing.
We're friends of the Jarl. We can do whatever we want.
You look confused. This happens a lot.
Yeah.
You get used to it around these guys. String.
I have a sword, right?
Yeah, you have a rapier.
And a whip.
And a whip.
Cool.
Yeah, rogues get whips. You get to whip into shape. Oh, and raise your armor class by 1 for that cape.
I added it already.
Oh, did you already add it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure?
I did.
Oh, and she should also be able to have leather armor.
Yep.
Oh,
Do I
cool.
have that thing?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, then you're good.
I already did it.
Thank you.
All right.
Great.
So staring at the manor in front of you, Mike, can you pull out that first map?
The top one?
The top one. I
You want
think
me
the
to show
top.
the map, and then you want me to show the camera?
You can. It's a badly drawn map.
It's a map.
It's a map.
It's a map. It's a mouse. All right,
It's
so
not
please,
a mouse.
please put your.
Definitely not a mouse.
All right, so put your figures at the front door, which I did not draw. There's a porch, but like, I didn't draw it.
She just grabbed her betrayal.
There we go.
Yeah, that's.
We all fall down.
I mean, Farah refuses to stand. She's drunk.
Okay. Do you want to go?
Oh, she's not on her.
Yeah, she's not on her base right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to hand me the other figures from that green bin that's right behind you in the closet? Then I'll just pull it out real quick. Well, thank you very much. Please hand those over to me.
Kelly, this is not
I don't
that
think
kind
she's
of
in that
channel.
one.
What? Yeah, it is. James tried to say that to me once, and I was like, dude, it's my channel. If I want partial nudity, there's going to be partial nudity. Twitch ban.
It's okay. Just move to,
Dork Tales 1.
I thought she was in the. I saw her in another one.
Oh, okay. Can you grab her?
She was in your.
Yeah, if you know
bin
better,
behind you.
do better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
she's literally right here. Okay.
especially kind of.
There's that.
I'll give you her falling over one.
Yeah, I need to finish. I need to finish painting that this weekend.
All right.
All right. So,
I go over to the front door.
the front door is boarded up. There are windows on either side, which you have a pen there you can mark stuff with, right?
I have a pencil.
Where's the big marker?
I do not know. I gave that back to you.
Oh, okay, then.
Um.
Oh, that was
It's
lucky.
gone forever.
There are markers located in there,
Oh, I see.
in the stuff bin. So even a highlighter will work. It's just paper.
Yes. Orange it is. Alright, so windows over here?
That's true. The chat just informed me that if I took the time to draw a map, no one is allowed to say it's badly drawn.
That's a very good
Also,
point.
I ripped up 5 copies of this map because it wasn't drawn well enough.
Yeah.
So then I was just like, screw it.
Right
So
here?
there are windows flanking the door on either side, which are boarded up, but not too much. The one on the left has a large gap in it that a person could probably sneak through if you could open the window. It looks like it's latched.
I am going to attempt to do that.
Okay, can you give me a sleight of hand roll?
Yes. Where is sleight of hand? There it is. That is a 22.
That's fantastic. Mike, can you make me a perception roll, please?
Yes. Oh, this is my other d20. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Okay.
23, 24, 25.
As you slide your knife underneath to hit the latch, you'll do so. As you slide it up, you pause. The window is still in its frame. You felt just the barest brush of something. And looking down, you can see that the inside of the doorframe is lined with several needles that your finger almost brushed into. Each of them dripping with a greenish liquid.
Don't do the thing.
So Rock Bay.
Yeah, it's Halloween candy.
Yes. Can I remove that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can just go ahead. Now that you've seen them, it's... well, actually, do you have a pair of, clippers or anything?
Just my knife? Yeah, I have a knife.
You might want to get someone else to give you a hand with this while you hold the window from slamming down.
Anyone have any clippers.
You absolutely do. You have a thieves kit.
Like this?
Like that.
She's like got grooming equipment.
Yeah, can you just come over and just clip this
Are you
while I'm
on the
holding
first
the window?
floor or the second floor?
First
or
floor.
what?
First one.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, I can just walk over.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh.
So that's over here. The dog's jumping. There we go.
All right, so you'll just make me a disable device roll, which is going to be sleight of hand.
Like a d20?
Yep.
12 plus anything?
Yep. So plus your disable device, so I think that's 19.
Sleight of hand. I think.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, okay. Yes, 19.
Okay. So as she goes through, she'll be able to pop everything off of there, clearing the windowsill. So Tasha, for all of your...
Am I putting these somewhere so that they don't, like, someone doesn't step on them?
Yeah, you can. Go
Okay,
ahead.
yeah.
Okay. So all of these, add +1 to whatever your mod would be when you do these. Like this would be your dexterity +1. This would be your wisdom bonus +1, and so on.
Okay.
So just so when you do have to roll them, you don't roll flat.
Even though they're not, like,
Because you
marked
are
off?
because you're a bard, you get half your proficiency rounded down.
Okay.
So you get a +1 to all of those.
Everything. Okay,
So she will, Dita will quickly remove them and put them in a little baggie at her waist.
I will slip into the window.
All right, can I get you to make a? Is it anybody trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Okay, everyone make me a stealth roll. This is what made me think about this, Tasha. I was like, oh, you're gonna have to make stealth rolls. You are making this at disadvantage because of your armor. Okay, Farrah got a 16. What'd you get?
23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
27. 5.
13 for me.
Okay.
17.
17. All right.
I rolled a
27.
17 and a 4.
All right.
Inspiration. I need to keep an eye on that.
So
I spent one already.
I got my back.
Yeah,
All
you
of-
did. 'Cause
all
you
of-
rolled 27.
well, you know what, Mike, you did really well on you got the plot point too. So there you go.
Plot point.
You didn't die.
You find
Congratulations.
you will quickly duck through the door, or duck through the window, crawling on the inside, and you'll find yourself in a gloomy interior. The carpet here is dense in patches and threadbare in others, but moldery throughout. Once upon a time, it was a deep crimson, maybe even as dark as burgundy, but now it's faded out in the bleaching sunlight from holes in the wall and the windows spewing light in here during the day to kind of a muddled brownish.
How bright is it in here?
Dim light, but for you, it's fine.
Okay.
Ahead of you, you can see that there's a wide stairwell leading to the second floor. There is also a pair of double doors to your left, and a set of double doors to your right, as well as a second single door closer to you there. So, as I said, double doors, single doors. The line heads kind of up and through the stairwell, indicating that it's probably on the second floor, whatever owns this thing.
Is everyone inside now?
Everyone is inside, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Based on the fact that we're going through a window, and I'm wearing adamantine like half plate.
so you will
I
hit the
think,
ground
wasn't
like,
it? Oh no! Like I'm short. Remember? Like
oh yeah.
You'd fall from
I am
there
like
and
kind
then
of
go bang.
climbing through this window and just like.
I mean, I'll help you through.
Yeah,
and
but I
keep
am
you
just.
from hitting
I
the
am
ground.
rattling, and I hit the. I probably like bang.
Scraping and clanging.
Your last character was the rattling.
Ha ha.
Sorry, yes, you're rattling, yeah.
It was a mouse.
It was, sorry, mousling. Alright.
Hi, Charles. Did you get offended on
Donkey's
my
back.
As you hit the... He's just laying on his bed.
Oh.
So, as you hit the ground, you're going to feel a little bit of magic shimmer off of you as the potion you took earlier wears off. And she'll look up and you'll be face to face with a dog. I mean, like... it's a humanoid dog, but it's still, like, suddenly there's a poodle facing you.
Ah, now I see the resemblance.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Let's go.
alright, where do you head?
I'm gonna head upstairs.
You're
Yeah.
heading up the stairs?
No, Charles.
Yeah.
Cool. Who's going first?
I can go first.
You can go first if you'd like.
Can I do a perception roll as I'm heading up the stairs?
Mm-hmm. You absolutely can. Can you make me?
Please do, in fact.
Can you make me a perception roll?
Smile for the
13.
13.
13.
The stairwell is completely clear. In fact, there are even it's a straight shot. You're kind of worried at the top of the stairs though, because there's a banister railing with these huge globes on it at the bottom, flanking either side, here and here, as well as at the top. And the ones at the bottom look okay, but the ones at the top, you have your eye on. You're thinking that they could be triggered to come off and collide with you. They could, who knows what these things are? They could be magical. They could just be giant, knobs. But speaking of giant knobs, what are you gonna do?
Well, do we want to head up the stairs, or do we want to look around?
Well, I'm pointing upstairs, but I mean, I don't hear anything.
This place seems dangerous. I don't think we should do anything we don't need to do.
Well, I mean...
Someone did not want us here, according to that window.
Well, that was the jarl.
Well, and, the main stairs seem like an obvious entryway to upstairs. I mean, there could be a trap on here. I didn't see one, but I'm not sure how much I really trust
Can I use
it.
perception?
Sure. It'll be actually investigation, unfortunately.
Okay.
You have disadvantage with
great.
this. Actually, you can roll straight because you can use the. Ooh, actually, wait. Yes, you can.
Okay. Oh. Investigation?
Yeah.
9.
9? 9. It smells clean to you. Actually, this entire house doesn't. So she'll look around and sniff, and then... It's so dusty in here. This is not for the likes of you.
Let's see if we can find another way up.
Sorry,
What?
Charlie's licking my forearm and it really, really tickles.
Yuck.
It's so
Is there-
cute!
Is there a piece of wood or something on the ground somewhere?
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's broken bits of the railing on the
I'm
side.
gonna pick one up and I'm gonna toss it up the stairs to see if it triggers something.
So create a loud sound in here. Got ya.
We've already made sounds.
She has.
Mostly I want to see if it's motion detected. And if it's gonna
Okay. You pick up a medium-sized piece of wood, and it clunks on the stairwell. Well, it's actually muted by some of the carpeting on the stairs, so it's not that bad. Thunk,
That's
thunk,
good.
thunk, thunk. And it rolls back down to the third step up. Doesn't look like there's a tripwire.
That's nice.
You want to have these, or want to see if there's another way up?
Sure.
But there were 2 questions there.
Let's head up.
I'm answering the most recent question.
They were the same sentence, Farrah says.
It's been a long day, okay?
The stairs look okay. Let's
It's
give
not
it a
even
try.
2 o'clock yet.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
What time did you... I woke up before you. Wait, I haven't even slept.
No,
How has this been a long day for you?
we're not dragons.
She's not good.
You're a dragon.
That's not my fault.
Legit.
That's
If I could fix it, I would. Trust me.
what make us
What's wrong with being
dragons.
a dragon?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that'd be.
There's nothing wrong with being a dragon. It's pretty nice.
There's everything right about it.
Misunderstood. That would be cool. It would be cool to be a dragon.
No offense to,
No, I'd be
you
cool with being a
human
dragon.
people-ish and dog people.
Yeah, human-ish. That's a good description.
Human adjacent.
None of us are human.
Yeah, that is true. All right.
All right. So you're just gonna walk up the stairs?
I'm gonna wait
No,
and let
I'm
them do it first.
let's.
We're gonna look
we can
around.
look around. I mean, I don't know what we'll find down here. It's pointing upstairs, so
So are we going up or not?
not yet.
Okay.
I want to go investigate the single door over here.
All right.
I am looking for.
Can you make me an investigation roll, or are you just gonna walk right in?
I would like to stealthily peek in.
All right. So make me a stealth roll then.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
22. You will crack the door and push it open, and what you'll see in here is what looks like a coat room. It's has a couple of chairs as well as a number of shoe racks. Quite a few, actually, as well as a place where, like a seated area with a shoehorn still hanging there. There are rows and rows of old hangers, some bent and broken, most of which looks like have been long since rotted. But bars that are set into the wall for you to hang your clothing. And why don't you make me an investigation roll to see if you can find anything?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
So looking around the room, you can see that besides the hangers, there are also a couple of pieces of hanging clothing, and one long, almost like an opera cloak. It's long and dark with a slightly frilled bottom, kind of like a bat wing.
And is it like new?
No, it
But
looks
it's-
fairly dusty and a little moth-eaten, but it's holding up way better than the formal outfit next to it, whose the velvet on that has been eaten away by moths. It's actually looks like it's been their meal of choice for the past decade.
Yuck.
But the opera cloak looks like it's held up pretty well. You could patch that up easily.
Gonna stuff it in the bag of holding.
As you stuff it into the bag of holding, you'll hear something clatter out of the pocket. Clang, clang, clang. That was supposed to make a noise, but it didn't. Oh, here we go. Wait. A key falls onto the ground.
Alright, we'll pick it up.
It's a rusted key with a lion's head built into the actual base of the key.
Okay. I'll put it in my pocket.
All right. Inside here, you can see there's another door that opens to the north, as well as more boarded up windows here and here. Yeah, just assume there are windows every...
Windows all around the building.
I mean, why not? They're boarded, but you know.
Okay, I'll follow him in.
Okay. So following him in, you find this coat room as well. You can make me an investigation check as well. And this...
21.
All right. So you'll hear you'll first off smell that this room smells awful. But you can smell oil. Or no, not oil, some acrid substance. You can smell it on that other door. The door that leads to the north from here. It's the same smell that those needles have.
Ooh. Careful on that door. I don't like the smell of it.
And you can also hear that something's moving upstairs.
I was going to say, can I hear anyone moving around or
You hear
talking or...
just very, very softly. Like for you, it sounds like someone with the body weight of a child upstairs. But then there will be a sudden groan of the floorboards as something much heavier moves upstairs toward the back of the house.
Something upstairs is moving.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Does the
investigate.
light still go in that direction, or is
What's
it
that?
on this floor?
What's that?
Does the light still go in that direction upstairs, or
It's still headed upstairs. It hasn't moved since you've been here.
Well, just because we hit the second floor, right?
No,
That's
we
what
haven't.
They're still on the first floor.
Oh.
They never went up the
No,
stairs.
right, we're still downstairs.
I got distracted.
I have a second floor map. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Careful with that door.
I
if I see you
want to
walking toward
investigate the door.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yep, haunted.
Yep.
All right. So investigating the door, you can do this with advantage because she's helping you.
Perception?
Yeah. Or investigation.
Investigation?
Trap finding is investigation, as it turns out, not perception.
Alright, so the first roll was 17.
That's plenty.
And that's better than the second roll, so.
Okay. So looking at it, you can see that the door handle is rigged with it looks like a spring-loaded needle. If you try to open this door without pressing on the right spot, a needle will fly out of the door handle, or pardon me, out of the keyhole, and puncture you, probably right in the upper thigh. Perfect place to deliver poison to your bloodstream, right
Yeah.
into those arteries.
I would like to disable that.
Sure. Do you have thieves' tools?
No, I do not actually.
Okay, well, good luck, buddy.
Well,
I do.
you're pretty sure it just comes from the keyhole, right?
Yeah, you could just move out of the way.
That is true.
Or, like, put the blade of something against the hole, and then nothing
Sure.
comes through.
So how do you do this?
I'm gonna twist the. I'm gonna stand to the side and.
Okay.
I will also
Doesn't-
make sure I'm out of the
Oh,
line
okay,
of
it goes
sight.
for your leg, not your hand that's opening the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the keyhole's like about this far down, so...
Did anyone else come into the room?
So, I'm assuming that Malia has kind of gone over to that side of the room. So they're in the side room right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what is Tia doing?
Dia doesn't want to split up the party that much.
I'm kind of staying by the doorway.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Farrah
to keep an
senses
eye
tingling.
on them, but also staying back a bit because I know I'm noisy.
Farah's gonna wander this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow up with
Farah?
Farah. Yeah.
Do you smell that?
Do I smell it?
Well, actually, make
Probably
me a perception roll.
I'm assuming no, but you know. That's
Is that
a 12.
It smells vaguely of vanilla. You know what that means.
What?
And she'll walk up and let's find out if this door is trapped. No. Strangely not. She'll walk up and...
Just straight open the door.
She's gonna open the door. And you'll see that it opens into a study. Books.
Oh my god.
Books.
I don't think now's the time.
There's always time for books. Reading is magic.
Alright.
After we find the assassin.
We're not going up the stairs. Oh, stairs. And as she looks over, there's a winding stairwell that goes upstairs inside of the study. See? Books are magic.
Found another way up.
Yeah. Back over there, you will open the door and will hear as one of the poison darts launches and embeds itself in the metal frame of the window behind you. Or actually in one of the poles that is halfling height for hanging halfling clothing. It embeds itself about an inch deep into the metal. This is like right by your face.
Okay, let's not trip that. Is there anything in the room that I can see from glancing in?
Inside of this room, it looks like it's... It's a brain fart. It is a...
Oh no, how do we kill one of those?
It's true.
Oh shit.
Oh god, come on. It's not a ballroom. Actually, this would be a... what's the word I'm thinking of? It's like, it's not the dining room. It's in a manner. It
A
would...
great hall?
It's it's basically a great hall. This is basically like the room where you would bring everyone to come meet and relax. Kind of what we call the living.
drawing room?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like a living room now.
I was just reading Pride and Prejudice.
You can see that there's an old in the corner over here. There appears to be like an old harpsichord.
I have a bit of stuff if you'd like me to
Yeah,
place
put a
that
harpsichord out there.
Oh, what would be a harpsichord in that bin?
Sure.
Hold up.
You're gonna build one. I don't think you know what a harpsichord looks
Yeah,
like.
I don't think you know what a harpsichord looks like either,
It
but
looks like a
alright.
miniature piano.
Yeah, so that's what that is.
All right, sure, I'll buy it.
Okay.
Sure, okay, that's what that looks like, guys.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what a halfling harpsichord looks like.
You can see there's a bunch of old couches with drapes thrown over them. This place, as well as what looks like some... God, here we go. As well as...
Does he know what a couch is?
I have a couch in there. Yeah, a bunch of sofas, as well as what look like some, like painting easels. All with old white-gray sheets thrown over them.
That's an easel, actually.
No longer harpsichord.
Yeah, there we go. Those are
This
easels.
is way too much furniture.
And Yeah, it's the harpsichord. Thank you.
There we go. There we go.
And there's a carpet in the middle of the room, too.
Oh boy.
It's a very nice rug. Just outline a big square. And make it double wide.
Definitely gotta make sure it's filled in, otherwise it might just be a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably is anyway.
It might be a hole in the ground, you don't know. Oh, yes, and props.
Set dresses.
Yes,
We like to dress our set.
Yeah.
we do.
Praise set.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's dress that boy.
Boy.
Boy. All right, so what do? You look inside of the room?
Yeah. I want to, again, see if there's anything, like, obviously dangerous in here. See if anything's gonna, like, actively kill us.
Sure. Go ahead. Both of you can make me an investigation roll.
Sniff out the room.
I'm not stepping on the carpet either. Not yet, anyways.
12.
12,
18, 19, 20, 21.
21. And Christine, are you looking in as well? Or are you hanging on in the coat room?
Sure, I will look in as well.
All right. Give me an
Kind of
investigation
trying
roll.
to keep an eye on both groups, but it's getting hard.
It is. We've gone.
Yeah,
through
they are
it.
in another room now.
They're gone now.
Do you guys come back and tell us you found stairs?
13.
13?
Perhaps after he cuts back to us.
So glancing in, what you can see is that that rug in the center of the room is of immaculate mountain dwarf craftsmanship. You'll be able to notice the pattern immediately. It's this very deep umber color. It's lush, and it looks like it was made through hundreds of hours of work on a loom. It's the only thing in the room that doesn't look like, gray and bleached out. The paintings on the wall are covered with rags, and this carpet is held up pretty well. In fact, it looks rather valuable.
I'm gonna go up and, like, boot it a little bit.
Yeah? Where are you going to boot it?
Just right there.
Just right there? Okay.
Yeah.
Toe it a little.
I'm just gonna, like, tow it to see if it responds.
Sure. Can you do me a favor, Mike?
Yes.
Is anybody walking over with him? Or are you just going to let
I'm
him
just
go?
behind him, yeah.
I'm gonna stay in the
Okay.
doorway.
So how close are you getting? Within 5 feet?
Yeah.
So you're right behind him like that? Cool. Can both of you make me a wisdom save, please?
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
That's a 9.
9. I believe... Let me just check something real quick, Mike.
So I wanted to make sure to see if it responded.
It eats you.
That's what I was afraid of. This isn't the first time this character has
Can I
encountered
sniff if it
immaculate,
smells like a regular
not
rug or not?
immaculate, inanimate objects.
So
that
as you're
can
getting
eat
that
people.
close, this is going to happen.
Okay.
So you're a half-elf, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just check something real quick.
Last time he saw somebody get gnawed on by a door. So
you're aware that furniture may not.
I'm aware that
Aww.
oddly immaculate looking furniture can often be evil.
This is actually not going to affect you at all.
Yay.
You kick it over, and you can see that there's a glowing white glyph underneath that part of the rug. And then, what'd you get?
10.
Okay, behind you, you are going to hear, right in front of you, you are going to see Dita just faint. Would you like to try to catch her before she hits the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and just make me a dex check. Get above a 10.
Good luck. Nope.
Nope.
That's 8.
With your... Oh, yeah, fair enough. Alright, so you're going to rush up and manage to catch her so her head doesn't bounce off the ground, but she's still going to make a noise, which is going to give... Okay. So she's going to fall to the ground and start snoring. Her leg twitches.
This glyph.
Yeah.
I guess it just.
Do I need to now make a save?
No, because it's been triggered.
Oh.
So the glyph is like just right here.
Yep, it's right on that center line.
Okay.
But it was only a 5-foot spread, or a
Or
10.
can.
Yeah, do it. It's a. Was that a 13?
No, it's 12.
It's only 12.
I have low int.
Okay. It's obviously a glyph of sleep, though. It looks like it's just a magic booby trap.
If I poke her with a pin, will she wake up?
Yeah.
Pinch.
You've fallen asleep on the floor. You're a little groggy.
That's accurate.
Should we go back? Meanwhile, in the library, Farah turns.
Probably. Just let them know if I'm another way up. Nope,
Those,
here,
but those,
Farah.
the book. That's the book of Cleon the Elder.
Who?
Cleon the Elder, the poet. Cleon.
How's that relevant here?
It's really good poetry.
Cool. Let's come back for it after we find the assassin and talk to the others. Or just take it.
She'll give you the eyebrow waggle, and we'll head across the floor.
Certainly isn't a trap.
Bookshelves.
Thank you, Mike. I kind of drew them into the wall, but that works.
What do you think books are?
I don't have any large square. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I prepped for this. You can flip it on its side, Mike. There we go. All right.
You're just illiterate. You've been lying this whole time.
He hasn't been lying about anything. We've known he's been illiterate. All right.
They spin.
And, Patty just hosted us. Thanks, Patty. So you're going, Farah's going to head across to that, and is it trapped?
Please don't be trapped.
Please gotta be trapped, because that would kind of be funny.
Hold on. She's going to pull out the book, but as she steps there,
The book eats her?
yeah, that'd be funny. Oh, there's my
Baby mimic.
Oh god.
Baby
Mimics.
mimic! Oh, he'd be so cute. He'd be adorable.
So suddenly there's going to be a halo of light over her head, and she's going to glance up, and there's a glyph painted on the ceiling that flares to light. She's going to look at it, look back at you. It's a glyph of sleep. It's not a very good one either. She's going to walk up with her book. I rolled a 19 plus on my save.
That's hilarious.
Cool. I guess we should keep an eye out for those.
Yeah, it's pretty peaceful. I'm surprised. It's probably not a glyph of fire because old wooden house.
And books.
Oh yeah, that's clever.
Why would you put a glyph of fire in your study?
Kill people.
Yeah, but
Your own study too.
Well, I don't think it's actually their study. I think this is I think they just stole the place.
do you think this is more recent than?
Oh yeah. That thing couldn't have been painted more than a month ago.
Oh.
See, look, you can still see a little bit of the flecking paint. And hold on.
Huh.
Yeah, no, I'd say it's about a week old probably. Something set this trap not that long ago.
Well, that's reassuring.
I can't read what was just said.
Or one of those smothering things.
Oh yeah.
So, after the glyph in here, can I see anything of remote value in this room?
Yeah, actually, over in the corner there, that painting. Actually, hand me one of those circular things, or take one of those circular things. That, and over here, yeah. So right in the middle, right there, you can see that there is a large figure-shaped thing under a sheet there.
Big statue.
Yeah.
I want to go take a look at it.
Sure. As you head over, you can see that it looks like. What's that? Hold on. I want to find the right statue. Cool. There you go. Put that over there. If you pull it off, there is a statue. Actually, it's not a statue so much as well. It's a statue clad in actual armor. And the face is very familiar, actually. Could I get you and Malia to both make me an insight roll? Or a history roll. Actually, make it history. Actually, you can make a history roll as well, because this is relevant to you.
Not insight.
No, this is history, because...
Got my hopes up.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20? Okay.
18.
I got 19.
Okay. All of you will recognize this is a statue of Pit Marin, the human hero.
As close.
This is the man whose town you're going to visit.
Oh, okay.
He's a very popular figure from some stuff he did way back in the day. Yeah, he's like smiling. He kind of looks like Carrie Elways in his prime.
How large is this?
Human-sized.
Oh,
The one that has you guys on it.
okay. What kind of armor is he wearing?
It looks like it's definitely a shiny, almost mithril-looking chainmail. It's giving off a slight hum.
Would that be light armor?
Mithril is medium. It looks like a mithril chain shirt.
I examine it.
And he's
Arcana.
yeah, absolutely. So he's there wearing this mithril chain shirt with the sigil of Hitman and is holding his sword aloft. The sword looks like it's made of. It looks like a basic steel longsword that he's holding up, but it's quite intricate. You imagine that it's very well crafted. It looks to be of elven make, so very slim and tapered and kind of swishing like a
Does it look like
scimitar.
a real sword, or is it?
It is a real sword.
Does it look like something I could use?
Oh yeah, probably.
I want to investigate the chain shirt a bit.
Sure.
See,
I'm gonna investigate the sword a bit.
Okay, both of you make me an investigation roll.
Ooh,
Strip that tattoo.
21.
All right, 21.
Yeah.
20,
it
19,
is-
20.
Okay, so both of you, yeah, this looks, there's some sort of, you get the feel of magic off of this. There's just this light hum around the sword and around the armor.
I do not have detect magic.
No, but you can feel it. Your skin buzzes with magic as you approach.
Do I think it's gonna hurt me if I grab it?
I mean, it's a sword. Depends where you grab it.
Okay, if I use detect magic, will it tell me what the magic is? Or will it just tell me that I already know there's magic there?
Detect magic will give you a sense of the magic, and it depends how long you look at it, if it's the same as Pathfinder. Detect magic. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. You will see a faint aura around magical things and can penetrate most barriers. You will learn its school of magic. Is it a cantrip?
No.
Okay.
Maybe come back to that later on.
Are you touching it or looking at it? Or are you gonna...
Yeah, I'm thinking about grabbing
Cool.
the sword here.
Can you guys roll me a d20, please?
Oh dear.
Okay.
If we're touching it?
Yeah.
Plus anything?
You know what? Roll me a d20 anyway. You roll me as well. And Tia, you roll me too.
Sure.
In fact, why doesn't everybody? And just one sec. Fair is fair. And if you could add your initiative modifier to this roll, that would be nice too.
So I rolled a 1.
That sounds great. So who got initiative of...
That gives me total.
Is this on the roll I already made?
Yep, so give me
Okay.
one sec. Where the hell's my initiative on this guy?
Is this armor gonna fight us now?
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
I have a
Who got above 20?
Nope.
All right, Farah goes first. What the hell? Who got above 15?
18.
18? 17. 16. 15. 14. 13.
Me.
Okay. 12? And then Tasha?
I got 10.
And then Amy.
Add a 2.
Oh, holy girl.
2.
That's skills.
All right, well...
Yeah,
Let
because
me
that's all
just-
you want right now is peace, because you don't want to fight.
Although
So,
that means that Amy and Fair aren't even in the same
Yeah,
room.
but we don't know what's coming from
they're
where.
gonna show up next round.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because they're coming back.
Yeah, we are.
All right,
And
so...
then we found a thing. Yep.
So did we. It's gonna fight us.
It's gonna fight you.
No, that's the wrong song. We're gonna put on... what's a good song for this? You do make the song. It's a good song. I just need some fight music. Hold on.
I want the pretty elven sword. Give it to me.
Water Field of Heroes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, that
You
sounds-
did it.
All right. As you touch the sword, it will start glowing brightly, and is going to fly out of his hand.
And do what?
Looks like come down toward you. As that happens, the statue's eyes will start glowing with a greenish aura, and Farah is going to start walking across the hall. So please move Farah to that first set of doors.
This one?
Yeah, she'll make it about that far, and you can move Amy that far too. Mike, what do you do? So you will see this sword just fly out of its hands, out of the statue's hands, and reposition itself to come down into your friend's throat.
How is it doing this if I'm standing close enough to touch it?
Basically, you went to touch it, and it flew out of the hand,
Okay.
as if wielded
Looked
by
like
an
it flew away. And then...
Basically, it was like this, and went, and is going to come down and stab you next round, or on its turn.
I
was called sneaky for getting initiative that way.
That was really clever, really. Thank you for that.
No worries, I like to be sneaky. It's fun.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so Mike, what do you do? In front of you, this creature's, the statue's eyes have opened, and
This wouldn't be this is not undead. This is just a statue.
just a statue.
This is a statue. Okay. I'm gonna shoot it.
All right. Which one? The statue or the sword?
The statue.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
When can I do a cantrip?
On your round, it counts as a normal action.
That's a 20, a 1, and a 13.
Okay, so what were they?
20,
Mhm.
1.
Was a natural one?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to fire an arrow off to the side.
Yep. And then there was a 13 in it.
Okay, so you're going to hit twice.
Okay. And I'm gonna hunt his mark that thing.
Okay.
For it, because yes. Yeah.
My butt bricks are starting to hurt.
Ooh, butt bricks.
Oh. For those who don't know at home, in order to be able to be heard correctly over my screen, I have to sit on yoga blocks because this couch likes to sink, and my butt's starting to hurt. Is there a... Oh, can you hand me that red cushion that's behind you, Christine? I need a cushion for the pushing.
What?
Aha! I saved it. Oh, so much better. Ooh, and so much taller. Hello.
Alright, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
well.
16.
Yeah, I didn't plan this well. I planned the game well. I didn't plan the...
So 18 on the first hit.
18 on the first hit. Damage?
Yep.
That's
And then 8 on the second hit.
8 on the second hit. All right.
Yeah, so 18 and 8.
I have a feeling we've well and truly announced our presence now.
I think so.
Hey, I'm just shooting a bow. It's not that loud.
The giant suit of armor is probably going to be pretty loud, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't really made a noise yet. It just opened its eyes.
And what?
I guess flying sword doesn't necessarily make noise.
Exactly.
That's true. All right. So it is going to. Your arrows are going to collide with its frame, and are going to bounce off. The regular arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ting ting ting.
Oh.
And one of the sword is going to fly up into the air, and it's going to lash down at you, Tasha. So
Wait, what's coming at me?
the sword, it's going to
Okay.
miss you, but it's going to flash by your face, barely missing you.
Eesh.
Shaves your whiskers.
Basically, one of your whiskers is going to flick off, and you'll be like, "My whiskers!" All right,
Not
Christine,
feeling
you're up.
that.
I'm still in the doorway.
The armor is going to turn its head and
She's
lock its
okay.
eyes at Mike, who just shot it.
I would be offended too, granted, if someone wanted to just shoot me. No, I think that's a reasonable thing to be offended at.
I'm gonna leave and go find Farah.
Farah is like literally right behind you.
I don't know that yet.
Okay, so you turn around and see Farah in the doorway.
Can you deal with magic?
What?
Magic.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Okay, fix it.
Okay, so she's right in the doorway now.
Okay, so she can't act on this round, but she
pretty
can
much all I could do is throw a hammer at it, or cast shatter,
throw a hammer at it.
or cast shatter.
And shatter.
What would Shadow do?
Shatter.
A sudden, loud ringing noise, painfully intense,
Yeah.
erupts from a point with your choice. Inorganic material has disadvantage on the saving throw.
I mean, that would work
So
for
that-
Yeah,
sure.
it's
Work.
inorganic material.
But it would announce your presence, so you'd have to work quick.
Yeah, whereas Farrah might be able to stop it because she's our mage.
Yeah, but these people are running all around now. Like, we're probably pretty clearly announced already.
You haven't made that much noise, I would
Okay,
say,
we're being
but like
very stealthy.
you're about to.
Yeah.
True.
So basically you say that, okay, the armor is going to lean back, and Mike,
Yes.
it's going to do... Alright. The statue looks down at the places where you have hit it with your bow, and is going to lean toward you, and what is your armor class?
15.
Cool beans, buddy.
Is that a couple hits?
That is a couple of hits. I need d8s. 1 sec.
Oh, I don't like D8s.
D8s are
pretty
great,
nasty.
especially when I get to roll this many of them.
I don't like that idea.
So you shot this thing in the chest and the stomach.
Yeah.
It looks at you, and the first hit is going to hit you high in the chest for 24 points of damage, and then it's going to punch you in the stomach for a measly 12.
A measly.
So that's 36?
Yeah. It's gonna. This is bludgeoning. If you have a something that prevents bludgeoning damage, this would be a good time. So it's. I will say it is rather quiet. It sounds like it's beating a carpet, basically, just
Yeah, he like
except for the.
Yeah,
fir-
are
the
you yelling
first-
about it?
No.
Well, if he did it on the first blow, he doesn't have enough air for the second, because that you are going to stumble back and just you're going to be spinning,
He's
basically.
not falling over though?
No, Tasha, you're up. Oh, that would kill it right away.
Okay, I would like to use Dispel Magic, please.
All right, let me just check the rule for that. I was like, I told you to spell magic's great. Oh man, I was like, these spells are good.
Magic, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Page 234.
Okay, dispel magic.
Come on, magic.
Let's use magic to dispel
All right,
magic.
so go ahead and make me. You're gonna make a. You're gonna make a casting check. So roll a d20. What'd you get?
10.
Plus your ability mod.
Which is
so,
what?
So that's 15.
What am I looking at?
So you're adding your charisma bonus plus your proficiency. So you have
What's my proficiency?
plus 3.
Okay.
So it's the number at the top of your sheet right there.
Okay.
So you add that to anything you're proficient with, including spellcasting mods.
Okay.
Or is it just an ability check? It might just be an ability check, but that doesn't matter because that's a...
Well, spell attack mod is.
So this says make an ability check using your spellcasting ability, so I
Yeah.
believe it's just the plus there. However, the difficulty is 10 plus the spell's level, so that means that you did this on it gets to level 15. So what does your magic look like? Do you just like strum your harp? Do you just kind of wink and finger gun? Do you like shrink back and hide behind your harp and then it...
Yeah, in battle, I think this would be like, especially since like I've had a minute to kind of stuff's been happening. I pull out the harp and be like,
All right. So she'll strike a secret chord, and God will be like, "Nice."
Nice.
One of the gods will be like, "Nice, good job, David." And the statue is going to look at you with a
Bruh.
bruh, and it's going to fall over. Well, it's going to start to fall over and then become a statue again midway through the fall.
cool.
So it is now. It went from Pit Marin to Pit Marin falling over like an old man. And the sword, the sword's still flying around. Amy, you hear Farrah get pulled away, so you can choose to run instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
How come it didn't work on the sword
I'm
too?
gonna bear.
Because they're two different things.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
Can I
I'm
do it
gonna
again
try-
on the sword?
I'm gonna try-
Maybe.
Bear
Running in a
fit
bear.
through the door?
Yeah, I'm a bear.
Are you going to turn into a bear?
I'm a bear. I'm a bear.
Well, I don't see your bear figure. Where's your
I
bear?
need my bear.
Show me your bear body.
I'm a bear. I'm a bear.
Look at Amy's bear body,
Wow,
everyone.
this came out of nowhere.
bear.
That's a bear bone.
Bears come out.
You turn into a bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a
That's
druid.
her
I'm a
thing.
druid. I'm
Yeah.
a bear.
All right,
She is
so
a bear
Classic
bone.
druid.
So as you turn around with this statue falling forward on you, a bear is going to burst through the
Hopefully
coat
you
room.
allow me to enter the room and like actually get in here.
I think you have enough movement speed.
Oh, probably.
Yes.
Don't you have the boots of striding?
Yeah. If they
Well, you
apply
could-
while bear.
Just
Enter
you
the
weren't
room
turned
before
into a bear before this round, so move, bear, attack,
Yes.
and then I'll bear with you if you bear with me.
Yep.
Bear with me.
Bear with me.
The bear necessities.
Be with me tonight.
There.
Okay, there's a flying sword.
I'm gonna fight the flying sword.
I
course
dare
you are.
you to.
We're gonna try and figure out how to do that. Because I can claw, just like
Smack it down.
just like
Yeah, you can try to knock it to the ground.
yeah, I'll try that. I'll go after it with my claws. And I guess I will just claws though.
Just claws.
Just claws.
Yeah, don't try and bite it.
I think it'll be a bad idea.
You can bite this. It's not immune to biting. Strangely.
Can I use my advantage or my inspiration?
Yeah, sure, why not? You want to use it now, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why should I not?
You already did.
In the baby fight? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Use it whenever you want. It's your inspiration. This is the hardest fight of the night, I promise.
It's definitely not going to be.
It's definitely the hardest fight of the night.
So far.
So 18 so plus 6 to hit.
That is going to be a hit. It's roll hit and roll me damage.
So
It's definitely the only fighting we'll do tonight.
plus.
In this super not haunted house.
Super not.
Not booby trapped at all.
Probably not.
What's a booby trap?
Definitely doesn't have something evil upstairs.
Oh, of course not.
That'd be ridiculous.
Houses only have one level.
So 6 plus 4 is 10, and I now my attacks now count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical
Do
attacks.
they now? How much damage was that?
That was a total of 10, it looks like.
All right, 1 second. All right, so you are going to lurch up and slam your hand down into the side of the blade. As you do, your claws are going to scratch along the blade's surface, and you're going to basically bounce it off the ground. It's going to come back up. It was kind of it was a long, slightly curving longsword. Now it's almost a boomerang from where you bent it down the center. It's going to stagger up into the air and start to kind of drunkenly swirl around. And then Fair is going to hit it with Dispel Magic. And I get a 26. And this thing...
Clatters to the ground again.
Oh yeah, this thing just fall... Yeah. It's going to just go... clatter to the ground, drunkenly. And then we'll slowly start to straighten out with the sound of bending metal. Trying to reset itself to full.
Do I think this thing is going to attack again if we touch it again?
Probably. Throw it out the window.
That requires touching it.
Yeah, but it's asleep right now.
What's it going to do outside the window?
We're not outside the window.
It can fly. Also, these windows are all boarded up.
I mean, I don't know. What are we gonna do? We better hurry. They probably heard us.
Let's go.
We
What did you...
There's a
you get
library and there's a spiral staircase in it that goes upstairs.
that? Spiral staircase sounds good.
All right.
Somebody should probably watch the front staircase too.
We don't have time. Should we go up the front? I don't think your
I
bear...
don't care, but we're losing our element
Yeah.
of surprise right now. We
All
better do
right,
something.
let's get upstairs.
Your bear butt's not going to make it up the stairs. It's a little staircase. You
Alright,
turned into a bear. Shut up.
alright, up the stairs we go.
All right, so running up the front stairs.
Come on, bear.
Who's going first?
I will either go second or
Zeno is
first or
quite
second.
bludgeoned, by the way.
I am super bludgeoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
down
that thing
to,
looked like
half my...
Smacked him up.
Oh, while we're doing that, can I do a cure wounds on me?
Yeah, you can.
I would love to do that thing.
So Xeno's going up the stairs first?
After I do a cure wounds thing.
Cool, buddy. Cool.
Or I can go up first.
You're cool.
You're a bear.
Shoulder pass.
Yeah, you're a bear.
That sounds great. Amy?
Yeah?
Can I get you to do me a favor, buddy?
What up?
You weigh more than 20 pounds, right?
Oh,
As a
probably.
bear, definitely.
Yeah, okay, cool.
The stairs gonna break?
Uh-huh. So I got a 19 and a 22 against you. I need you to make me a constitution save.
Oh crap. Is it just a constitution save?
Yep.
There you go.
That's a
Boost it up a
10.
little bit.
Cool, buddy. Cool.
This is not going well for me.
52 out of
You're going to
70.
take 11 points of damage as 2 bolts fly into you. So the bear ambles up the stairs, and you hear and the sound of a wire snapping, and as 2 crossbow bolts fire out from the banisters.
How much damage did I take?
It's going to be a total of 11, and you are poisoned.
Oof.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until healed.
Cool.
If only you had a cleric or a druid that could heal you. You will see these bolts fire out. Are you going to continue up the stairs, or are you just going to keep charging?
I'm gonna keep going.
All right.
I am going up the stairs right after.
No, I'm gonna pull you back.
Oh, okay.
2 more bolts are going to fly past your tail, missing you by a hair's breadth. And one of them, one bolt is going to fly past your tail, just missing. The other, you're going to hear, "Tong!" And then a crossbow is just going to fall off the banister from where it botched.
9 more points.
I'm gonna make angry bear noises.
All right. So you're going to... Well, that ruined the element of surprise completely.
Yep.
At the top of the stairs, Mike,
Sorry.
can you swap out the maps, please?
Yes.
Also, crossbows are pretty loud in their own self.
Bear has always been the
Also,
answer
you're
up
a
until
bear
now.
tramping upstairs, like you're making noise.
We were going for quiet. You went for bear.
Never go full bear.
You went full
She's
bear.
a druid, she has to.
That's what I do.
Even
That's
Malia
fair.
managed to keep the noise down.
I thought we gave up on this. I don't know.
Yeah,
Horizon
we're
at this point.
charging upstairs. We know they don't.
All right, so Mike, can you do me a favor, buddy?
Yes.
So it's actually the other way.
Oh, is it?
Wait, no, it is
Because
not.
this is the top of the stairs.
Okay.
I figured that was what these
All
were. Anyway.
right. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
were going up. You're going up the main stair. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it would be this way.
Oh, sorry. There should be more balls at the top then. Balls. Cool.
Balls.
Can you put a large table? Basically, make this a dining room. I should have a large table in there.
I'm sorry.
Mike, actually, if you want to reach behind you,
Ooh, these ones are pretty.
go right there. There's a table.
Yes.
It's a little too tall, but hey, the chat will be able to see it better.
Nice.
All right. What else am I putting down?
All right. Just there are a number of chairs around it. You can just put down cubes. Can you put those 2 things right here?
These guys?
Yep, just on the floor.
Like laying down?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Just kind of in a pile.
Yep. And can you get me... See that big blue wall you have there? Oh, actually, grab those 2 circles. Those 2 cylinders next to Amy. Yeah. Can you stack those right there? Just to represent, like, floating?
Like floating?
Put them on top of each other. Your phone, or my phone, fell by your butt.
Almost.
All right, and...
I am still listening. I take this.
All right, so you run up the stairs. There are a set of double doors directly ahead of you. Do you burst through?
No.
No?
No. I'm gonna stand there.
All right, what do you do, Mike?
I'm gonna stealthy open door.
You're going to stealthy open the door?
I want to stealthy open. Well, I want to make sure it's not gonna kill me first.
Everything's trying to kill you.
Everything's trying to kill me.
Probably.
You can make an investigation roll.
I'm gonna make an investigation roll.
Are you going to make an investigation roll?
Yes. That's gonna be 23 for the investigation roll.
23 for the investigation roll.
Yes.
The door is not locked. The door is not trapped.
I would like to stealthy peek through the door. Is there like a keyhole I can peek through?
There is, but there appears to be a key on the other side, blocking your view.
I'm gonna take my key out and see if it fits.
I mean,
To poke the key out.
Okay. So on the other side of the door, you will hear as a key rattles around on the ground.
Meh.
And with that, Mike,
Yes.
what's your AC?
15. I don't know why I did that, but that was funny.
All right. Mike, do me the honor of... Holy shit.
Dying.
A little bit. One sec. I gotta look up some spells.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna die, but then again, that's okay.
But did you ever really live?
I mean, Xenos kind of live.
It very well could from the way that you handled this.
Sorry.
But Tasha's here to help.
So we're doomed.
Yeah. I mean, you're the one who turned into a bear
I always turn into a
and
bear.
set off everything in the world.
I always turn into a bear.
Maybe not inside a house.
Yeah, but she set them off and then like dealt with them. Like
Mike.
now
It's not
they're
shooting
gone.
you.
Yes.
I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Okay.
Immediately.
I am not gonna pass that.
Cool. All right. So in that case, you are going to take an additional 6. Oh, it's only 1. Okay. So, you guys ready for this?
No.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait till Christine gets back. So you will, the bear will idle at the top of the stairs, and you will rush up and poke your way through the hole. When suddenly, you will hear this shrieking, just like the hounds of hell unleashed, and a bolt of greenish-gray light is going to shatter the doors open, striking you in the chest for 12 points of damage.
Oh, that's not that bad.
It's going to throw you 10 feet down the stairs,
Oh, that sucks.
and you're going to take an additional 1 point of bludgeoning as you hit the stairs.
Alright.
You are considered prone.
Alright, 13 total right now then.
The doors are wide open now, and can you put this on top of those cylinders? Floating in the air in front of you in this opulent dining room is a black cat
Okay.
Oh shit.
with a very ornate collar and a number of earrings through its
Does
ears.
it smell like a cat?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It looks at you with its glowing green eyes. Fools! You dare enter my abode! Well, come on and die then. Yeah, you first. Can I get everybody to roll initiative for me, please?
No!
All
Roll
right.
one this time. I got a 3 this time.
Mine's still a 5.
Okay, where is Dendara's?
I was hoping to not have to fight Dendara.
Well,
Yes,
you
same.
charged into where he was hanging out. Okay. All right. So giant cat fight. 1 second, I'm just checking something real quick.
Excuse you, that is offensive to some of us.
Well, be offended. It's your right.
Straight stun.
Straight stun. Okay.
This is how we do.
I knew you were quoting Katy Perry, and then you made it clear that you were quoting Katy Perry.
Yeah, you straight stun all the time.
Okay. So 20 and up.
Yes.
What'd you get?
23.
All right. 20. Okay. 15 and up. What'd you get, Amy?
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Jesus.
You go boost them.
Just better than you, I guess.
So then it's Dita, and then wait, you got a 5 and you got a 4?
No, I got a 5.
Okay. And your name is Kia. Well, I'm just prepping my initiative sheet. Dollar store notebooks are the best. Y'all done messed up. Thank you, chat. Yes, they did. Dendara floats overhead, his eyes glowing with pale light.
That's nice.
All right, Zeno, you are up. You land on the stairs with a hard crunch. What do you do?
I want to get up and I want to shoot it.
All right, go ahead and make me a roll.
Okay.
So you can only make the one attack because getting up is a move.
If I don't attack, then when I do my first round of actual... No, because
You have to ambush.
Yeah, this would be the first round of combat anyways, isn't it?
Technically, he had the first round of combat when he surprise attacked you.
Yeah, that's fair. So...
Oh, I didn't roll for Farah.
Do I still get my regular second attack because of my ranger level?
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that's...
And let's do -5 to get +10 damage on these.
Alright, that sounds good.
Alright, so that was 14 on the first, 20 on the second.
Oh, 14 on the first to hit?
Yeah.
And what was the second one?
20.
So that one hit.
Okay, that one hit.
Second one hit.
Okay, cool. I'll do damage on that one then.
Alright, and how many hit points do you have? You got +20 on this.
I'm gonna call in a spell on that one.
Okay.
Alright, so let's do some damage here.
I mean,
What does bonus action mean?
bonus action is basically your free action every round. So you can do this when it's your turn, you just go, bonus action, go.
And then I can do a real action too?
You can do a normal action, a bonus action, and a reaction.
Okay.
Kelly,
Yeah.
can you give me a dex saving throw?
As a flying cat? Yeah, I think I can.
Yeah, and probably pass with flying colors.
Yep.
You okay?
I got at least a 15.
Yeah, that's gonna be okay.
Is this Hail of Thorns or something?
Yes.
Okay. Announce that when you do it, remember.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Do you want this song or the last one?
I think this one's fine.
Yeah, this one seems dramatic.
Yeah. The Flying Cat's a great villain. I also love that I have a mini for him.
Yeah.
I also love that it perches on the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
He's not that big, but now you can see him.
Alright, so that's gonna be, of course, a 1 on my d8. 7, and so 7 and 9 is how many? Michael, you can do this.
7 and 9?
Is
13.
16?
Yes.
Oh shit. So 8, because you take half a damage for that one, because that
Okay.
was Hail of Thorns. So 8, 9, 15, 25.
25 plus the 8? Or 25
That's
total?
25 total.
Okay.
After the half damage on the Hail of Thorns.
Alright. Yeah, well, sounds good, buddy.
Oh god.
So you are going to hit this cat center mass with the side of your arrow, and it's going to, like, a spray of thorns is going to erupt out, scratching through the fur. It's going to yowl in pain. Malia, you're up.
I cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, nice. That's a great spell. What does it do? Tell everybody.
Okay, so I cast it, and it calls for spirits to protect me. They flit around me at a distance of 15 feet for the duration.
Okay.
If you're good or neutral, they appear angelic or fey.
So
I was
you
gonna
are
say angelic.
yeah.
When I cast this, I can designate any number of creatures you see to not be affected. So, and Farah.
Okay.
An effective creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, it takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay, so basically you can force that on them, right? Sounds great. Are you going to move?
Yeah, so it's on me, so it's a 15-foot radius around me.
Okay.
It's a self spell, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Are you going to take a move action as well?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Are you going to try to basically close range?
Yeah.
You're going to force this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and it does 3d8. Do I have a save?
Wisdom.
I got a 2.
Yeah, no, that does not beat.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage. So, Mally is going to raise her hammer, and the air around her is going to crack with the light with these angelic forms, and she's going to charge forward, and these angels are going to draw ephemeral weapons and strike into Dendara, dealing 10 points of spiritual damage that slash into this creature's frame. And I just need to look up something really quick. Thank you for your patience. All right. Just need...
Oh, the kiwi's wearing pants. I get it now. I couldn't figure out what the hell its legs were doing.
I told you it's doing
I know,
yoga.
but I still didn't understand what its legs were doing. I see them now. One is down and one is behind him.
This is me today. This is most of my coworkers today.
Yeah.
That was me today.
That was me leaving work.
That's everyone leaving work.
Speedy.
I keep seeing it as like a beaver with really long teeth.
Maybe. Are a bunch of my notes inside of that bin? Yeah, can you go check? I have so many notes for this game and I need to consolidate them because, like, this has been a nightmare. So just bring the bin to me. I don't want to take too long away from game, but I just need to know, unfortunately, a single name. And it's the one name I didn't have when I built the kit. God damn it, the card I needed was right there the whole time.
No.
Okay, so it would be...
Ooh, you have the rainbow dice.
Look at them. They're still rainbow.
I was looking at those on Amazon.
Leave it to get killed.
Oh, here you go, Tasha. This will help you determine what you can do in actions.
Oh, yeah.
They're color-coded.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. This system is so much easier than other... Okay, sorry for the delay, people watching. Just wanted to...
How many people do we have watching?
A few.
It doesn't show it on the
Krista's notes, my notes. Oh, come on, where are you, my notes?
Nice.
Alright, you know what? This is taking too long. I will... It is somewhere.
Including both Irock, Camaro, and Julia is rad.
Oh my god, Julia's gonna running on two things.
Alright,
Yep.
there you go. Wait, are you literally right here? Are you right here the whole time?
Julia, if you're actively watching, you're awesome.
And if you're not watching,
You're still awesome.
Okay, sure.
I mean, it's Julia, so.
Alright, whatever. It's in my notes somewhere. Alright, so as that happens, the creature, or pardon me, this cat is going to lurch up into the air and is going to... So I'm just finding the spell. Oh, it's inside this book, that's why. Alright, cool. Problem with D&D. I just should have pulled my Xanathar's cards tonight, to be honest. Which were a gift from Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. Alright, Mike.
Yes.
You shot me, so it's going to be you. So, you must make a dexterity saving throw versus my dex save. What does it say?
Can you just read the bit about where the starting or entering?
Speed is halved. What about it?
Well, is it starting its turn?
Or starts its turn there.
So does that still
Yeah.
count, or should it have been that it entered it and not me forcing it?
I'm gonna say that it only triggers once a round.
Okay.
So it'll trigger, and it's on your round that it'll trigger. I'm gonna say I don't want you to be able to like force something to take double damage. That seems like a broken part of the game. Does that sound?
But if it stays there,
Yeah, if it stays
then
there,
each of its turns it should take
yes.
damage.
It is going to try not to. Mike, I need a dexterity save.
That is not going to pass.
What is that?
That is not going to pass. That's going to be an 8.
All right. A tendril of inky darkness reaches out from the cat and sparks into you. It touches the center of your chest and connects you to it, and then vanishes.
Oh shit.
Um,
That does not sound good.
That sounds really bad.
and I'm actually going to activate this right now, I think.
Am I going to start shooting people?
Oh no, not at all. Mike, do me a favor though.
Yes.
Start shooting people.
Okay. You are going to take 24 points of necrotic damage. As you'll see his cheeks start to hollow as this melting necrotic damage takes its toll.
Ow. That hurt.
Yeah. You're just getting beaten up.
Yep.
And you will see Dendara's fur begin to fluff back out again around the blood, as like motes of blood are going to fly from you into him.
I hate things like this.
So that's plus.
Well, you're not supposed to like it.
Yeah. Dendara is going to spend his action to fly away from Malia. Malia, please move within 15 feet, because that's where you would have ended to trigger this. So basically, like at the foot of the table. Dendara is going to fly over to... this door was open, thankfully, so basically he's going to fly there, basically just out of range. Cool. And with that, Malia, what is your armor class?
18.
Sounds great. You're immune to critical hits from physical attacks, but not magical attacks, right? How does adamantium work against magical weapons? Oh, you know what? Never mind. It's not magical. Okay, so that's
Yeah, can't be critted on physical damage unless specifically bypassed.
fantastic. So that is going to be okay. And that's sorry. Just one sec. Okay, and then we need to roll. Really? That's it? Okay, and that's plus what? Poison? Alright, Malia, you are going to take 13. No. So it's.
Can't help the Jarl if we're dead.
Not our problem if we're dead.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be 28 points of piercing damage, but that wasn't a critical hit because of your armor.
Ooh.
And I need you to make me a Constitution save. So what this is going to be is that was 28. That was 8 points and 10 points of piercing damage, and then the rest was poison damage.
I have poison DR. I'm a dwarf.
It does automatic poison damage, but you're rolling to not be poisoned. So
Yeah.
poison will eat away at your flesh.
I rolled an 18, and this is my
Is it?
my
Okay. So
proficient
you
save.
are not poisoned. Are you still poisoned, Amy? Because you
I
were.
only had one round of poison. You just applied it.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're at disadvantage on all rolls.
Yes, I know that. I haven't made any rolls since then.
All right, that sounds great.
It hasn't come up yet.
All right.
Yeah.
So
One.
as you run into the room and Dendara sucks the life out of your friend, this entire area in a 60-foot square from that red chair goes black with magical darkness.
Sorry, how much did you get that for?
28. And suddenly out of the darkness, 2 bolts are going to strike you. And darkness, for those of you... oh, it's Farrah's turn. Neat. A magical darkness is going to ooze over everything here. And in the darkness, you're going to hear, "Shut up!" And the darkness is going to puff out of existence as a dispel hits it. And you are going to see... Can you please put this on the red chair? Popping out of invisibility
Oh, nice.
is Falmorel Moonblight, the drow assassin. And now we are...
Is she starting her turn within range of me?
She's direct. She's pretty
She
close.
she had to make a wisdom save then, if she was that close to me.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. She would have been next to the chair then. Move her.
Move her one
She
over.
would have been in the... She would not have...
Right here.
She would have been over in the corner because it's 15 feet.
Yeah, she would have been in the corner because she heard you guys coming. So that's fair. I was trying to just make something obvious. So there. Cool. That is Falmorel, and then there's Farrah, and now we're at Dita.
Oh,
So first off, I would suggest bonus action, give someone Bardic Inspiration.
yeah, I can give everyone Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, can you?
Up to 60 feet.
With,
It's her
Oh, with Mantle of Inspiration, that thing's dope, and it gives temporary hit points too, right?
Yeah, 8 temporary hit points, and everyone can move immediately without provoking an attack of
Toward you.
opportunity.
I
No, it just
think
said
it's
move
direction.
immediately. Just that they can move.
It says toward you and Xanathar's.
Did it? Oh, I
Yeah.
missed that part when I was
You
reading
sure
it.
though?
Yep. I was looking over it earlier when I was trying to
Okay.
think of what you needed to take for this. But I'll double check it real quick.
Yeah, because it was like a whoa, that's weird.
I know you guys were looking through stuff pretty
Cats
quick.
are dumb. This cat is dumb. Let's get this cat, cause they're so dumb.
Well done, Tasha. Well done.
I'm gonna go jump into the water now and drown myself.
You know what?
You
Do
guys
have-
all agree that
do you
that
have
was
Do you still have
inspiring.
that inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You still have the coin?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Otherwise, I would have granted you inspiration for that.
Oh my god. So we have plus 8 temporary hit points?
Yep.
Oh no! A number of creatures you can see move within 60 feet of you. So yeah.
So we just move up to our we can move up to our speed without provoking.
So this doesn't give them inspiration. It gives them 5 temporary hit points.
it's 8 after level
Oh,
5.
yep, you're right. And allows them to move freely. So this won't give them the inspiration, like the bonus.
It
But
says use a charge of bardic inspiration.
Yeah, it spends that charge.
Yeah.
So it uses that as fuel.
Okay.
But everybody gets
Still good.
8 hit points and free actions that do not provoke attacks.
Cool.
So you can move up to how many feet was it? 15?
I think it's up to our movement.
Like it's theirs.
Oh, damn, that's
Yeah.
good. So, Christine, I would use that to move directly between those two, which will force that on your turn. Oh shit! It'll force it right now, technically. Do it. I would. Everybody can move up to their movement for free right now.
Oh yeah,
without
fuck yeah.
provoking attack of opportunity, so.
Yeah, without provoking.
Okay, so where are you moving?
Right.
Right in between them?
So 1 square back.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 2 wisdom saves again.
Does that apply? Does it also hit your allies or just enemies?
Just enemies. Remember I
Yep,
said
she designated.
Perfect.
does not hit me.
Okay, I have 2 fails.
Nice.
Ooh.
Alright, can I have another D8, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Where would you folks like to move?
I want to go after this cat.
Alright, so you
It's a
wanna...
horrible decision, but I'm going this way.
You're,
Okay.
Right in front of it.
Are you right here?
No, I want to be still in the room.
Okay, like right here?
All right.
Where are you moving?
Slightly. I'm pretty much staying there. I don't know, I can move
You're on the
slightly
stairs?
closer, yeah, but I'm probably on the stairs still.
Okay. Where does Farah want to move?
Farah is going to rush and jump on the table.
Nice.
Yeah. And I am going to head into the room into the back corner here.
Okay. Dendara takes 18 and the other one takes 17.
Really?
I rolled fantastic.
Yes.
It took me a moment to
Amazing.
count it up and be like, am I right?
So 17 for Falmorel?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's yours. Okay, and it was 18?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's just 2 good hits.
Yeah.
I was like,
I wrote it down.
it's actually very exciting when you get to roll an 8 on a D8.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't happen
so...
very often.
It's so satisfying.
Like next time I'm
Like,
probably
what
gonna
are the
maybe
odds?
roll enough to only hit
What's
5.
creature feel 0 or feel 0?
Beyond 0.
Okay. All right, so you are going to rush in, and your spiritual shapes will, or
No, they're totally what's his face that I got stabbed in the gut by in Mage.
oh, they're seraphim.
Oh!
They're Metatrons and just.
They're
And-
angelic but terrifying, I think.
Oh yeah.
They have
I am an
1,000 eyes.
angel. I have 4 heads, one of which is a lion.
And I'm on fire with heavenly light.
All right, and Tia Armstrong.
I still get a turn though, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, Dita. You do get the rest of your action. What do you do?
Cloud of daggers?
Oh, shit. All right, what does that do? Let's look that up. Cloud.
Which, yeah, that's specifically radiant damage. That does.
Okay. So Cloud of Daggers. So casting Cloud of Daggers
I've got
does.
fill air with spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube.
You create a 20-foot radius of poisonous yellow-green fog
That is
centered on a
not the
point.
right one.
Oh, it's Cloud Kill. Sorry. Cloud of daggers.
cool,
You
but-
fill the air with spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube on each side, centered on a point you choose within range.
The cat.
Okay. This is a concentration spell, so you can
Okay.
only have one concentration spell up at a time.
Okay.
Okay. So, there's no... So basically, you just pick a place for that. Shit.
So did she move at all recently? Because I think that we left a lot of people on the stairs and didn't move them when stuff happened.
Yeah.
No,
so,
we
I moved
But I have a
everybody.
60-foot range on this, so.
yeah, so
Yeah, but
she's in
he's-
line of sight, or he's in line of sight.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
through the... Or, well,
Yeah, maybe not this guy, but
but
the
the thing
cat
is,
is for sure.
maybe not line of
Okay.
sight, but line of smell and sound.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. You were
you
just saying
can
line of sight,
absolutely
so
do
I
that.
was
So at the beginning of Dendara's turn, he will take that much damage, basically.
Not that I want to like.
Or, you know what,
Cut
I'm just
down
going to say
what
that it
damage
hits
you
up front,
do.
so roll me 4d4.
Who has more D4s?
Here's a d4.
I have a whole bunch of D4s.
Yeah,
do you
don't
need-
drop any on the floor, because that makes the night
drops.
awful.
How many do you need?
I need
You got
one
that?
more.
Okay.
You're fine.
Damn. That's 2 more.
What is the chest say right there?
Glamour Bard.
Glamour bards are so broken. I love
Oh, 4-4-3-3.
Crap.
Were you
it.
on?
Really?
Yeah. 12, 13, 14.
Were you only casting it at 2nd level? Or are you going to use a 3rd level slot?
What's the difference?
If you cast it using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 2d4 for each slot above the 2nd, so you had a 2d4 for that.
Yeah, you'd lose that spell slot.
Yeah, I mean, if you have any 3rd level
I mean,
spells.
you're not going to likely to cast another powerful attack.
Straight up.
You're
two
casting this
1d4s.
on the cat, or are you casting this on the drow that just appeared?
The cat.
On the cat.
That's,
That's the one I saw before who's been eviling things.
That's true. The cat is a flying, evil, glowing cat.
Okay, so I should add 2 more of these?
You might as well.
1 and
1.
Oh, well.
Well, still, that's 2 more damage. Warlocks don't have very many hit points. Okay, so that is going to be the end of this
Is it my
turn.
turn?
It is Tia.
Yay.
Yes, it is.
So I'm very disadvantageously going to try and bite and claw this stupid thing. This cat.
Well,
Okay.
it's in a cloud of daggers too, right now.
I don't think that would be a problem. Because I can still move back if I need to. Is it? Or will it hit me?
So it's a
That's like ongoing for like a
it's-
minute, right?
it's a cube, 5 feet on each side. So a 5-foot cube is. I mean, it should just be the entire cube, right? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically that square
Yeah.
is what it is. Okay,
So-
I just got to look something up really quick because I have something cast on me that I forgot to roll before the fight that makes a big difference.
Mhm.
And that is, starts with an F.
There are some bad things that start with F.
It is true. Yay! All right, Amy, what do you got?
Okay, so I'm disadvantaged for all my rolls, right? I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
So I cast everything at
Bite,
4
claws.
levels.
Bite, claws. Claws are purple. Crap.
8,
Okay. So that was
10.
claws were purple.
Huh. Let's hear it for automatic false life.
I think I missed on both of those.
Did you botch on any of them?
No.
So roaring
Yes, miss.
forward, you will... The poison seeps into your veins even more, and even your bare might can't... You swipe at the cat, and it flies out of your way with its levitating power.
I mean, unless the cat's AC, or let's say an 11 hits.
Nope, it does not. This thing has magic rings and shit in its
I
ears.
have to do Constitution to shake off poison. Is that how that works, or do I have to wait for-
Poison lasts for a certain amount of time. Let me just double check that though. Because I don't use poison often in games, because I always play nice characters.
Just because it's like until it can be resolved, and then like I know there's a spell that resolves it, but
Don't you have that?
oh, I don't have it right now. It's not prepared.
I had it prepared last session,
Mm.
you know, when we were in the sewer.
What, cure poison?
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's poison or disease.
Yep.
Cure wounds doesn't do that?
You can make me a Constitution save, Amy.
I don't think. It's not specifically fixed poison.
Oh yeah, it just says Yeah,
This is a
hit
save,
points.
so it is not a disadvantage. What was that, 17?
I rolled a 17.
Alright, so you're going to shake off the poison after this round. This is a very fast-acting poison, I'm going to say, just because otherwise it's not as fun.
Locked out.
Alright, so you're going to swing twice and miss both times as this creature darts out of your range. Xeno.
I'm gonna shoot the cat.
Alright.
I want to shoot the cat.
Okay.
While I make my attack rolls, could you, if I do ensnaring strike, could you do me a strength save, please? And I'll let you know if I even pass
you hit.
the things.
Alright.
One is, I'm assuming, going to be a hit, because that is going to be 25.
Okay, would you roll on the dice?
16.
That's pretty good.
And the other one is going to be a 2 plus 9, which is an 11, and that's not a hit.
Okay, that is not a hit for sure.
Okay.
And
so,
ensnaring strike is that a bonus action?
it is a bonus action.
Okay.
It's a strength save.
Okay.
Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact. And the target must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained by magical vines until the spell ends.
Is it a weapon attack? Does it specifically say what type of weapon?
It just says a weapon attack.
Hi, dog.
Probably a cat.
Well, I mean, that's thematic.
Cats are dumb.
Okay, strength save?
Character.
Yes.
That is a fail.
Okay.
I have a strength of 3.
Oh.
I'm a cat.
That's why I went with this one instead
His
of
stats are pretty reasonable, to be honest.
Alright, so.
Like, it's pretty charismatic, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now let's make some damage here.
Not to me.
Don't do much damage.
Defense against charisma, cat charisma.
That's right.
May I borrow 2d6s, please? Thank you.
Nothing. I'm assuming a cat.
Problem.
Alright,
Charlie, you
so
lay down.
that's that.
Lay down, we're
Hey,
fighting
big dog.
cats.
You gonna help us fight cats?
Alright, wow, that sucked. 4,
Okay, watch
8.
him on the mic.
Charlie.
Oh, wow. No, I meant
Charlie.
underneath the
Charlie.
table, doggo.
Down.
Down, buddy.
Almost
Friend
a
base.
dog problem.
Okay, let's get him out from under there because that's showing up on the mic.
11.
Charlie, come on.
Come on, buddy. Over here.
1.
Over there.
Your tail's a weapon.
Thump.
Come on, out you get.
Dogs and role-playing games. Together, they're great. Come on, buddy.
Oh, that's not what I meant, but
Oh.
okay.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hi, Woofy. Hi, Woofy. Who's the Woofy?
Yes, you're a good boy.
That's
your butt.
that is 23.
23 points of damage?
Yes.
All right.
And you're restrained.
All right. The cat is going to be restrained by vines that jut out of the walls and ceiling. Malia.
Is it still close to me?
It is still close to you.
Okay, well, I guess it's now back to the top of my round, so it gets hit again. Because it hasn't left my sphere since the end of my last round.
All right. It is going to make.
Charlie, you need to sit. Sit.
Okay.
Like, you can stay up here, you just have
Come
to
here.
sit, so I'm not holding you.
Come here.
Okay.
Quack,
So-
quack, quack, quack.
Did it make a wisdom?
It will as soon as I get the dog.
Okay.
that is fair.
And the other person hasn't left either.
Yeah, they're both chilling there.
Hi, dog.
I thought you said this thing didn't have very many hit points. I just did it with 20 something again.
Yes. Yes. It is like restrained by vines.
Oh. Holy.
Not happy.
I forgot that I'm not casting this each frickin' round. I didn't attack last time.
Well.
Oh, whoops. Have a D8, please.
Yeah, I would
All right.
love to
So
give you a D8.
it is going to be in your range, and also Falmorel is in your range as well, and is going to succeed the save. So I think I take half damage.
Yes. Okay, so I'm rolling for that one, so...
Hey, buddy. You good boy?
So 5 damage to Falmorel then.
Okay.
15 to, what's his face?
Dendara?
Yeah.
Charlie, that's my book, bro. It's my book. What are you
Okay.
doing?
And on that note, I'm gonna fling my hammer at Dendara as well.
Nice.
I will say one thing before you let go of your hammer.
Yeah.
Dendara's eyes aren't glowing anymore.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's literally stuck in the air because it's being grabbed by vines. Its body's being buffeted around.
Okay, I will fling my hammer at the other person.
I was about to say, like, it's not that it can't fall to the ground, Mike. You kind of are holding it in the air with vines. And I'm like, a black cat's kind of hard to tell when it's unconscious.
That is true. This is gonna...
Well, it's still alive. I mean, it's only failed one death save. Named NPCs get death
23
saves.
to hit.
Alright, that is definitely a hit.
Kill the bitch.
That is a horse.
My dog? My doggy? My doggy? Hello, horsey. Oh, that's my mouth. Alright, hey, buddy. You are the best role player at this table.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Good.
Look at him, he's playing a person right now.
He deserves 18 million XP.
He does have 18 million. He's a level 20 dog. You
Confirm that is what I rolled.
Yep, that is a solid roll.
want to see Tasha?
So that would
Oh, no, this is
14.
No, in a minute. You can see her after game.
19.
You can cuddle him for a while.
19 damage, please.
That makes math easy. Hi, buddy. Do you... Ow.
That's
Love.
your paw right into
I don't
my
think you're
gut.
allowed to
your
move.
chest.
Alright, Charlie, you gonna see her?
This is gonna be a...
Oh, that's...
no.
Oh, that's his penis.
Oh, hi. Oh, no. Hi.
Lay
Hi. Lay down.
Charlie,
now.
lay down. Come here. Come here. Right here.
Sit.
Good.
Hit Natasha in the face with the tail.
No.
Okay.
Go whack, whack, whack,
Right,
whack, whack.
buddy. Okay.
Good dog.
Oh, don't go. Oh, here's your die back.
Alright, dogs and role-playing games, man.
Just the big ones.
Hi.
Oh my
Turn
God.
around. Go get Tasha.
Never been this much
Go get her.
problem.
Hi.
Alright. So,
Yeah, my dog just.
Mally, you're going to slam your hammer into Falmorel's chest, and you're going to hear the sound of a rib snapping underneath the surface with a crack!
Yeah.
Alright, then it is going to be Dendara's turn. Hey! So that's
One pass, one fail.
one pass, one fail. And then it's going to be Falmorel's turn. So Falmorel just took damage, so it's going to be good for there. So she is going to take a 5-foot step, move her right next to Dendara.
Okay, like in the other room?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
she has to sneak through.
All
Wait,
right.
can she go through the bear square?
Oh, yeah, she'd have to pass me. She'd have to pass bear.
Yeah.
All right, you're
bear
going to get an attack of opportunity
I'm
then.
gonna bear.
You're going to bear?
Am I disadvantaged bear?
You are not.
Bear.
No, I can do what? Can I do my multi-attack? Or am I stuck with just one?
You can only do one on an attack of opportunity ever.
A bear bone.
6,
So that's a...
8.
I guess I'm still on disadvantage, so just whichever one's the lower number.
Why are you still disadvantaged?
Because you didn't get to my turn to say I'm clear from poison yet.
I said at the end of last round you were clear.
Yeah,
I said
it's
next
true.
turn it would be. Okay.
Yeah, but the next round is when you're acting, so.
Cool, sure. Then I'm not at disadvantage. That's
Yay.
fine. I prefer that.
Yes.
Much better.
Look how good of a storyteller Charlie is.
So good.
Okay, so
Also good drum.
Pop.
I'm clawsing. So that's going to be a 17 to hit.
Good shake.
He's such a good boy.
17 to hit?
17 to hit is going to be success. You're going to claw her down the back.
2d6 plus 4 is going to
Actually,
be
17 is just a hit on her, too. She's pretty high AC.
7, 8.
Oh, wait. 17?
Yeah.
I apologize. No, 17 is going to be a miss.
Oh, damn.
I didn't check her AC correctly. My bad. I'm sorry, Amy.
That's okay.
I took it away from you. Here, have an inspiration for me not knowing her AC for a second.
So,
Would you like to spend that to reroll?
sure.
Okay.
Hint.
I will probably not do much better, but we'll see.
Nat 20. It's coming.
No, but it's a
It's an 18.
Not bad.
16. No, it's plus 6 to hit. So that's
But-
going to be I roll a 16.
Oh, okay, so that's going to be a hit.
Yay.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Yes. Kill her.
Oh, it's a terrible damage roll compared to the other one.
Is it
Oh,
2?
well. No, it's just gonna be an 8. 8 instead of
8?
8 instead of 12. 8.
Oh well.
All right. She's going to rush up and push a potion into Dendara's mouth. And Dendara's eyes are going to flash open with green light again.
Oh.
And in that case, Falmorel is going to turn around and with her non-bonus action, take a stab at you, Amy.
Yep. There.
So that's a 17.
That 17 will hit.
Okay. And that is not as much damage. Oh, damn. That's actually really good. So that is a 23 points of damage. She's going to turn and with a scream of rage bury her blade into the chest of the bear. Ah!
Charlie was concerned.
Rah!
Okay.
It's okay. I'm acting.
Thanks for those bonus points.
The health points.
Means I haven't dropped the
Oh,
bear
I
yet.
didn't count those into my thing.
All right, and I will say that. Can you do me a favor? So Dendara's just come awake inside of your zone again. Oh no, wait. She's
No.
or
Still
he's-
in, she hasn't moved.
Yeah, I guess that would trigger again.
I think so.
I think so.
Okay, so I'll make a.
Please.
You know what? I'll say since I'm gonna take his action. I did save.
Are you taking his action right now?
Yep.
You get 1d6 piercing damage from being restrained.
Cool. Oh, roll the damage because I just rolled a 1. So
That was a 6.
okay. So I take half of this. Okay, I need to look something up super quick.
Yes.
Yeah, we see it all the time. He's wonderful.
It does this. Should be
Yes, real good.
7.
7 and 6 of 3. Oh god damn it!
Is it unconscious again?
No, but that was a powerful potion, and I only rolled so well. Okay, so that means that I've got hi.
Just swing his head around like an axe. Swinging the hammer of the Charlie. What a good dog. Dogs are so good.
Okay, you are going. So Dendara's going to get pierced by the vines and by your angelic host, and is going to vanish in a puff of smoke.
Oh no.
So can you remove Dendara from the board? And then these. Yes, it's. I'm not gonna.
Get it.
You stop it. All right, and so I'm outside the.
wet from this
Let's see, the windows are still slightly visible because they're just boarded up. Ooh, I really don't like you, Zeno. Can you do me a favor, buddy? Why? Because you keep shooting me, and
Down.
because you've shot me, and you know what?
Charlie.
So who do I have easy line of sight with
Charlie.
from? Okay, hold on one sec. Charlie,
Stop being stupid. Come here.
come here.
Come.
Wow, like not even a little bit.
All
There
right,
we
go
go.
that way. Cover your junk.
Come here.
Come on, buddy.
Okay.
It's just.
That is a place.
Down, down.
Like 3 places in total, but you know, who's counting?
Oh,
I mean,
that's
that's-
my tummy.
Yeah,
an
well,
elbow.
that's. Small dogs are great. Big dogs are better, but they have their disadvantages.
This one has a lot of elbows.
He's got more elbows than you'd expect to.
Yeah.
That is your taint. Okay. He's just dragging his genitals along my leg. Just like, that's great.
That's cool.
That's great.
I'm laughing at you, Charlie.
Dogs understand laughter. That's been proven. So he's just happy we're happy. So that is. Oh, yes. So what I'm going to do is, who do I have the easiest line of sight with from right here through this window.
Through that window?
Yeah, out of
Through that window,
Who's
I'd
standing on the
say
table?
probably.
right here, right here, right
Farrah's on the
here.
table. I'm in front
Farrah's
of
on
it.
the table. So out of Zeno and Malia, who do I have?
Like the window's right here.
Yeah.
So I'd say you have Bear and Malia
Okay.
because I'm way off in the corner here.
Yeah, I mean, from those windows, probably Bear.
Yeah, I'm kind of obstructing the sight to the.
Yeah.
I'm also 4 foot.
Yeah.
I am Bear. You are.
That
Feet
sounds.
off.
Malia
That sounds
is
fine
behind
then.
Bear.
So that's what I have access to. So there we go. Amy, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I will do this. I am Bear, so. How's a 7?
Hold on. I need d8s.
I'm guessing that's not a success if it's a 7.
Yeah, no, that's not a success. But it was. Thanks for playing. It's been good having you.
Hey, I'm still Bear, so like.
Not anymore. You're not.
Yeah, no, probably not.
10,
I need to calculate the damage.
25.
Calculate
I
the damn
just
odds.
need a calculator here. Yeah, tell me how much I'm going to take total.
42 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus!
Okay. Oof.
Necromantic energy floods around you, draining your life force out of you. You're going to take 40. Did I say 42?
Yeah, 42.
42, and then
Some?
actually I have to check one thing super quick, and that's what level my max level spell is. Oh. My bad.
Bye-bye, bear.
Yeah, Bear's gone.
So sorry, 49.
Oh.
Because I can cast this as a 5th level spell. Are you unconscious?
Nope.
Oh, good for you. All right. So there is a crackling of necromantic energy that floods around you, draining the life force out of you, and you see Tia shrink down from her bear form, and her cheeks begin to grow sallow and hollow as the very life essence rots out of her. And echoing around the room, you can hear, "You are going to rue the day that you ever trifled with a servant of Fionzio."
What now?
Yeah, exactly, right? And in that case, Falmorel has acted, they have acted. Farrah, you are not a bear anymore.
Farrah is actually still standing on the table.
Yes.
Cool, Farrah's gonna do a running jump.
To Falmorel?
Actually, hold on one sec, I gotta see
Or
if
is she
I...
jumping out the window?
The voice would have been coming from outside. I'm just gonna make it a quick decision. Immediate threat or anger? Is Farrah angry or more strategic at the moment?
Probably. She tends to react with the first emotion, so if that would cause anger, then she probably will just go with that.
Okay, cool. She's going to
distracted.
rush to the window. She jumps down onto these... There are 2 bodies laying on the floor. She'll jump down next to them from where the necromantic energy and the voice seem to come. And as this girl breathes in, she lets out a 15-foot cone of fire from her mouth and blows the window wide the hell open.
Okay.
Fire erupts out the side of the building.
Yes.
And that's her action. Tia.
I'm going to cast. Is the other person still near me?
Yes.
I want to get away from her.
All right, 5-foot step back. You're disengaging?
Basically, yeah, if I can sit back.
Okay.
Like, I guess the best I can do, and I'm going to cure wounds on myself. So, so I'm going to cast that as a 3rd level spell, I think. So I think that means I can cast. So modifier, so the 3d8 plus thing. Okay.
Don't forget you get a bonus for that as well.
10, Yeah, spellcaster modifier.
How many hit points did you have?
I was at 10.
Wow.
So that's it.
I rolled pretty well. I had 98 for that attack.
11, 12.
Blight's a good spell. It does good things to you, as you can tell.
And then I'm gonna. So that was my casting action.
Right? We're fancy.
I'm gonna bear up again.
All right.
Because it'll mean I have another buffer of hit points before she can kill me. This guy can kill me. So, not the most strategic thing, but you know, life.
All right.
I mean, doesn't it basically give you double hit points then?
Not exactly. It gives me like an extra
Yeah,
half.
Circle of the Moon is fantastic if you like to be kind of hacky. It's great. So good. Zeno, you are up.
So because I can do 2 attacks on any turn.
Yeah.
Could I do a cure wounds and an attack?
No, you can't. You have basically you get your here. Let's double check. So, casting a spell is an entire action
Okay.
unless it is a bonus action. So, for example, attack. You take your attack actions, which you just happen to be really good at doing the backswing.
Okay.
So it's not 2 separate actions; it's the attack action.
Okay. That sounds good. Should I heal or should I attack? Well, I have 26 plus 8 hit points.
The false hit points vanish first when you take them, just so you know.
Okay, I actually haven't been hit since I've gotten them.
Okay, that's nice.
So they're still.
Hey!
So they're still.
Yay!
I just started off with very low hit points. I'm gonna cure wounds me.
Your phone is still broken.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cure wounds
I
me.
just broke it today, so I'm like.
All right. Those are d10s. May I borrow a d8?
Yes, go for it.
Thank you. 12.
12 points of healing. That's great. Malia. Hold on. I got this. I got this wisdom set too.
Can I borrow a D8, please?
Yes. Killer.
That's 12. And then... 25 to hit?
25 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit. She's tough. She's not that tough.
$13 damage.
13 damage? Okay, so that drops.
Wait, did I get a turn this round?
Oh,
Wasn't I before Amy?
you were.
What did you do?
Didn't
I
do
didn't do
anything.
I
Oh,
didn't
you're
get-
right.
Turn this. No.
So, Malia, you get a double turn. There you go.
Cool.
What do you want to do?
I was gonna do Cloud of Daggers again.
Okay. On her square?
Is it?
Yeah. What do
Do
we?
you have to recast it or does it just stay?
It stays on the same square.
Wait, it was by the cat, and the cat's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So
So you can cast it again. Oh, so basically that one will cancel, and then you'll start a new one.
okay,
Yeah.
'Cause you could- it's a
it's probably not
consecration
doing
spell.
anything
So you'll
right
have
now,
to
there's no one
probably move to get.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can move. But
Okay,
yeah.
so go ahead and roll me damage.
Alright, so just 4 this time, though.
Yeah, so that'll go off at the beginning of her round. Are you out of 3rd level spells?
Yeah, that's probably my last one. Well, I get 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's
4, 4, 2, 4.
Okay, so 12.
Damn.
and then do I get another something? So I missed last.
You will. So that was last round. That you
Okay,
missed
that was
then.
last round. Okay.
So that will go off. Malia, what did you do?
13.
So you ran up and just hit her.
No, I flung my door thrower.
Okay, so you throw your dwarven throw at her, colliding with her gut. Blood spews out of her mouth, and she'll stumble backwards. And as she grits her teeth to attack, a cloud of like vicious clawed daggers will flash into existence around her, cutting her flesh to ribbons.
Ouch.
That
And-
sucks.
She is going to dive backwards out of the cloud, and
So I still have another 3rd level spell.
yeah. So she is going to dive back out and is going to drop her sword. I yield! All right.
I thought that was how many spells I got.
So we're out of combat now?
If you choose to be. So, So, Tasha, it's going to be your turn right now.
Okay.
So, your cloud of daggers erupts, shredding the drow's flesh.
Okay.
And as that happens, she's going to jump backwards out of this
Out of the cloud.
cloud, because why not?
Because it's full of daggers.
And is going to drop her weapon and put her hands up and, like, crouch to the ground.
Okay.
She shouts that I yield.
Okay, is she the last enemy left?
She's the last one, yeah. That you
Wasn't
can
there
see.
something out the window?
Something out the window, yeah.
Okay.
Farah is looking out the
Looking out there,
window.
hunting.
With her dragony eyes.
What do you do?
Do you surrender?
That's what yield means, you dumb dog. Can you replace all of my PCs? Almost all of my PCs? All of my not here PCs are now a dog.
Look, just because you choose to work with a stupid cat doesn't mean I'm dumb.
I'm a slave, you bitch.
Excuse me, what? I'm gonna drop bear. I
She'll
want to say things.
reach back up and pull the side of her tunic open. And as she does, you can see that there's a strange arcane sigil burned into her flesh and glowing with a sickly green light. I'm a slave.
Who's the person we were trying to find here originally?
Her.
Okay.
Actually, you'll see that the tendrils are going to
Going
lead
straight to her.
right to her.
Okay.
Hey, is the cat still there?
No, looks like he ran off or flew off or whatever the hell. Are flying cats normal?
Not in my experience, no. Can
Cats
you
are
do
never
something
normal.
about this? I'm gonna point at the slave room thing.
She'll walk over, and anybody who wants to investigate it can make me an Arcana check.
I definitely do.
I do not pass. I'm like, that's a sigil.
Okay, roll that.
Yeah, yep, that's a sigil.
What'd you get?
It's a 14 for me.
Nat 20, it's a slave brand.
14.
Basically, it gives you the ability to drain health at will, and also allows you to force action. It's basically a dominate person tattoo.
Huh.
With necromantic energy as well. Probably how that cat was able to stay up so long in this fight. By draining Falmorel's energy right out of her. She is very near unconscious from blood loss right now. Like a quick glance at her, you are surprised she's this tough.
Alright.
But looking at her, you can see that her pale, purplish gray flesh is covered in these nicked scars. Dozens.
Do you need help?
I need this mark off of me.
Farah, can you do something about it?
This is a curse. Can you remove curses?
I take it Dispel Magic doesn't do that.
No. I think, is remove curse at your level? I can't remember.
Check a druid spell list.
I think it is, but I don't have it at this moment. I didn't prepare it today.
Remove curse is a 3rd level abjuration spell. So 3rd level. Oh, that's actually really.
Can I see the book?
Yeah. So it's on that page. Oh, sorry.
Well, did you check that it was on the cleric list?
It is.
It is.
Okay, for like generic cleric, not just like magical cleric.
Yeah. Abjuration just like necromantic is the type of damage of its sex life. Abjuration is just shielding and destroying things.
So what was the name of it?
Remove curse. Oh, that's not creepy enough.
Generic cleric.
Generic
What
cleric.
a weird bunch of words.
It's Page 271. 271.
Can't do anything to this.
Me neither.
Can we take her somewhere?
If I have a chance to rest, I can remove it.
Is there anyone else here to fight?
No. I mean, a couple of trapped things downstairs.
What came from out the window?
It was probably Dendara. He can fly and vanish.
I will remove that in 8 hours if you cooperate with us.
If you keep me alive.
Touch.
Okay.
Alright, so any weapons you've got. Well,
She'll pull 2 daggers out of her belt.
I will pocket those. More.
All right. Can I get an insight roll off of anybody who wants to?
Yeah.
Nope. I'm doing well today.
5.
6 from it. That's an 8 from me.
17.
Both of my dice are like bouncing back and forth between
can I
rolling
use
well.
26.
26?
You're doing real well today.
Yeah.
Insight is the thing I can do.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
It is a preferred.
I was gonna say, should I use
skill for
detect
me.
thoughts or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like
Okay. You get the sense that you feel like she might be holding out, but you're not 100% sure.
okay, then maybe I will use detect thoughts.
You will point blank see the way that her eyes dart up as she hands, and you can see that her hair's being held in a certain way. It looks like by a pin or something in her hair. Like a safety pin or a bobby pin or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna use detect thoughts.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I get a will save on that?
Yes, you do get a wisdom saving throw.
I do not.
Okay.
Well, I do not succeed. Need something to hold back just in case they betray me. You'll hear that echo through your head.
Okay.
Don't look at your hair.
And what's in your hair, honey?
Shit.
I will very carefully reach for it because I've seen
It
it.
looks like a bobby pin, almost like just like a hairpin, right, on one
But
side.
it's longer and like.
Oh
sharp.
yes, it is very sharp and has a slight waxy casing around it. And on the inside, it looks like underneath the wax, there's some liquid.
Mm-mm.
Of course there is.
Poison today.
I will just kind of pop it on the table.
There's one on each side.
Yeah.
No hard feelings.
I mean, I also spotted them.
Are you going to heal her?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and.
Not a lot, but she will get 8 points back from her cure wounds.
Show good faith.
If you remove this curse, I'll tell you. You hear about the jarl.
Among other things.
I'll tell you who killed the jarl's brother and how it went down.
Were you there?
That would be appreciated.
I'll tell you everything if you remove this.
Sounds like a deal.
You have to keep me alive until then.
Sounds like a precondition, yeah.
Okay, where do we want to go?
I would imagine the cat doesn't want
How
you to
long
say
does
that.
detect thoughts last?
1 minute.
Oh shit. Give me a card.
Like a blank one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
And I want to look the spell up real
You
quick.
know what?
get heal
I
myself.
probably know about that sort of spell, or at least can guess what she's done from the way she was acting.
There's a good chance.
Can I roll to see if you think I would have actually
Yeah,
caught
make
on
me
to
an
what that
Arcana
is?
check.
17.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna start talking to her, making her think about what I'm asking. So, is this Dendara likely to not want you to cooperate with us at all and be upset and try and kill you? before we can do that?
1 second. You can use this ability to the presence of things and creatures you can't see. So you can actually probe things out of people's brains with this. Every so you'll be able to ask questions basically to get things out of her mind. She gets wisdom saves against that as well.
Okay.
Oh no, that's when she gets a wisdom save. She doesn't get a normal wisdom save to. You initially learn the surface spots of the creature. What is on its mind at the moment?
Huh.
You'll get a flash of a blowgun dart, the jarl, a tiefling, the scream of a dying man. And you, what do you say?
I ask, how likely is Dendara to not appreciate you cooperating with us?
Chaos. All will be chaos. You hear that? The cat laughing in her head.
Alright, so then.
Praise the Lord, Fiancio. Fiancio, greatest of the Fey Archlords.
Fair.
So okay. We should probably get moving though. I don't want to be here for much longer. You know, in
He'll
case
come back.
this cat comes back. And
He always
also,
comes back. He'll find me with this.
Let's get out of here.
we
These
need
idiots
to.
better keep me alive long enough.
If we can,
Too tired to run.
we probably shouldn't go back to the
No, we shouldn't.
hotel. It's too conspicuous. Can we? Where should we take her?
I mean, there's nowhere that brand won't.
I know,
involve.
but that won't involve in as like bystanders or the jarl's men.
I mean, pretty much nowhere in the city.
Where could we take you that they wouldn't find you?
Somewhere with a magic circle, or somewhere within.
Can anyone do a shielding like that?
Actually, you know one guy that can.
Oh,
Yeah, Willis.
my wizard?
Yeah.
Let's find him. Let's go find Willis.
How exactly does so the thing is it able to track you with that? Like
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
so we
it-
put a shielding up and move it
Does it have
somewhere
to be a
else.
shielding, or can it just be like a material of a certain thickness type thing? Like,
He always
Certain
has a
things
vague
can't-
sense of where I am.
okay,
Well, let's go find Wallace.
sure, okay.
Let's move quick before that cat heals itself up.
That's fair.
And hopefully he's still at the hotel.
He'll probably have to go take some time to siphon life out of something, or find a cache of hidden potions.
Where does he hang out? Where does he live?
Down at. He usually lives on the first level by the shrine of Nern.
Of course.
There's a crack in the wall that leads back into the mountain. It's too big for anything but a halfling or a gnome to reach through. I guess you. Mind you, the poodle is only about 3 feet tall.
Excellent.
Alright. Well,
What's your name, darling?
Falmorel Moonblight.
Let's get you out of here.
Sure thing, Fido.
Let's go see if Wallace is still out at the room.
Should we send someone to go fetch him?
I can
And
go.
does
I
someone
can go.
Like maybe go to the sewers or something?
Not the sewers, there's a monster down there.
The one that we dealt with yesterday, or something else.
whatever.
Yeah. Okay, maybe not.
Like,
What's that undead monk we dealt with?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that.
I mean,
Oh,
they wouldn't look at us there. I
you
don't
might
think.
want them then. And she'll gesture back toward those 2 bodies on the floor. They've got bags over their heads. They both appear to be well unconscious.
Are they alive?
What are they?
Take the bags off.
I will do so.
You will find the unconscious bodies of Paulo Tang and Jason.
Who are these?
Are you kidding me?
We found where they were fighting and kidnapped them.
Jason's Ryan's character.
Yeah.
They're poisoned.
Idiot.
Okay.
Well, if
Can
you
I
guys
do anything
lethal?
like cure wounds or whatever for poison?
It's lesser restoration, I think. Is
Yeah.
well,
Cure
they're-
wounds
they're-
and a healing word.
Healing word would probably wake them up. They're unconscious, basically.
Yeah.
Because you can't put an elf to sleep.
let's not wake up Paulo Tang.
No.
Yeah, until
Okay.
Let's
we-
wait
we-
on that.
We want to keep him definitely unconscious.
Okay. And I think that as you're about to wake up Yasin, this is I think this is a good place to actually call game tonight in this mansion. So we'll pick up next time, and then Ryan can just wake right up here.
Yeah.
So Tasha, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Did you have some fun?
Yeah, I did.
Did you enjoy 5th Ed?
I did, yes.
It's like Pathfinder without numbers.
Yeah.
Right? It's so good.
Already 10:30.
It's already 10:30. That's why I need to call it, because I know a lot of us work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tasha, thank you so much for tuning in
It was awesome.
and
I like
for
the
being here.
character.
Right? She's great.
She was
Yeah, to
awesome.
be
Generic is actually a really fantastic little fantasy world, and I really hope that you tune in and watch us and come back and play more when you're in town and not in stinky Ontario.
Stinky on terrible.
Stupid, stinky, and terrible. And for those of you who are tuning in on YouTube, thank you so much. For those of you in the chat right now, we love you. Please remember to tune in to us every Wednesday and Friday night. And, what does it say?
Good
Good.
session.
Oh,
Good
thank you so
session.
much. Do we know you? Who's in the chat right now?
Came in.
This is-
I don't recognize the...
Spars 324.
Well, if we don't know you, nice to meet you. Please sign in. We have all of our games either on Twitch, or you can find our back catalog on youtube.com/dorktales. It'd be fantastic to see more of you. Generic fantasy setting has been evolving a lot. Unfortunately, if you're just tuning in now, we're in a really political portion. It's not normally quite so political, and I promise after the next 2 to 3 episodes, it's going to open wide up again, and you're going to have a lot more fun with the weird stuff. And there's so much weird stuff.
Nope, I was wandered in apparently.
Oh, fantastic! Welcome. Please like, subscribe, come back. We do this every Wednesday night. So this is every other week is this D&D session. Every opposite Wednesday night is presently a Hunter the Vigil World of Darkness game that everybody really loves.
Yeah, this is so good.
And then every odd Friday we do a Star Trek Adventures game that is geeky as hell. And hey, Mike, hold on a sec, because that's annoying as hell on the mic.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be that loud.
Yeah, check us out on the YouTubes. Besides that, definitely for those of you who are watching this, like and subscribe, smash whatever bell is available, and don't forget that if you'd like to help us make our audio quality better, or our camera quality better, or our clothing and haircuts better, there's always patreon.com/dorktales. Which, I mean, you don't gotta, but if you do, that's awesome, because we're starting to get people doing that, and it's nice. And our
We're
audio,
almost paying back what we spent on equipment.
not even close.
Not even remotely
I just
close.
upgraded our microphones. Also, we have a new podcast that's coming out. We're about to record season 2 of Vampire the Requiem, the Vancouver Chronicle. So please tune into that. It's recording in late July, and we're actually going to be doing a couple of extra one-shots and little side sessions coming up to round things out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you all. Well, my dorks, it has been a fantastic night.
It has.
Yeah, so I guess peace out, my dorks. Bye. You're so sleepy.